Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of As Far As You Can Tell. I'm Joe, and with me is...
JP.
Desmond.
Rachel. Ashley.
Andrea.
And who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Sin is not in this seat! My name's Brad. This episode was brought to you by not Starbucks at all. We're not affiliated.
Starbucks, please send us money.
Or coffee. Sponsor me. I would take coffee.
This is As Far As You Can Tell, an actual play Pathfinder game set in the Zodiac Empires Campaign Setting. Little recap of what happened last time. The party explored the temple to the Wormfather, and Hove and Raziel went into the secret dragon statue treasure room. Hove saw the treasure. It was all spectrally. He touched it. Got transported to weird pocket dimension type place. A whole bunch of Nogrix, Wormfather carvings and whatnot. And one thing led to another. And Hove ended up making a deal with a gloom dragon that resided there to become kind of a defender of Dragonheart and represent Wormfather there and deal with Kurzar's beckoning, which is exciting. That involved a class change for Hove. He is no longer a war priest. He is now an oracle. After that, the party went back to Vale's place. While there, they noticed somebody...
Well, we went and talked to...
Violet
went
that's
to talk
right.
to...
Violet went to talk to Seer again. Found out a little bit more about her crystal thing. That it's a copy of an original one that he had. It has all the stuff that he learned from the original one. And yeah, Seer actually proved to be kind of a cool guy instead of a complete dick.
What was I?
And then the party went back. It was the Eve of the Lannerai, which is the New Year's celebration, the main big holiday in the Zodiac Empires Campaign Setting. And we were on the roof shooting out fireworks, and we spied across the way a mysterious individual with a lightning dog thing. And we went to go investigate it, and it turns out that individual was Revelin, who is going to be played by our good friend Desmond here. We learned about Revelin's backstory, how he was tasked with hindering us, but that contract has since expired, and being a Dark Knight, he sought to make a new contract with us so we can help in our cause, because he agreed with it. And I believe that's after talking to him, agreeing to the contract, sending him to his own house and whatnot. I believe that is where we left off. So I'm going to pitch it back over to Brad.
So, as the rest of the party knows, and you guys should understand, the Lannerai is a day that falls outside of the standard months of the year, so it stands on its own as its own month and day. It exists only for one 24-hour period. I assume after the three party members split, the remaining two go home. Raziel and Hove return back to the apartment. What would does the party have anything they'd like to say to each other before we continue on?
Happy Lannerai.
Yeah, happy Lannerai.
Jeez.
What's that dude's problem? Where's he live?
It's not that bad.
Is this place nice?
Yeah.
Do you think we can trust him?
He's in a contract and he's a Dark Knight.
It's true.
Yeah.
If we can't trust him, we can tell the other Dark Knights. They take that very seriously.
Yeah.
True.
And I mean, if we can't trust a Dark Knight,
Who we're in contract with, then...
yeah, there's not too many other people we can trust.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah,
He'll be trusted, I'm sure.
that too. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see about this guy.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Shot.
And see.
Happy Lannerai, Raziel.
The party wakes up the following morning. Outside of the standard bacon, eggs, and iced coffee that is being made by Rowan and Ulrich, there is doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary on a day such as today.
Just resume. Okay.
What's going on outside? Drunkards everywhere?
How far are we from? How long has it been? What was it? How long until we expect the potential of Kurzar's reckoning?
Sometime within the next year or so.
Something was supposed to
It's
happen
like-
today. I don't
It's like how
remember
we
what.
expect Yellowstone to erupt at any moment.
The super volcano.
Something
Yeah.
was supposed to happen on Lanarine. I don't remember what.
Was it the ball
That would be a great way to end 2016.
at Fancy Guy's estate?
Oh, did Fancy Guy have a ball?
Was Succubi?
Like we wanted to see somebody, but we couldn't get an audience with him. No.
Oh, the
Oh,
Curzon
it's
family.
the Kurzar
the
family.
Kurzar family.
And they have
Oh
like
wait,
a-
no. Aren't we going to their party? Yeah.
When is that?
Today.
Oh.
Today of all days.
We had to find that ring.
Why's he getting off?
Because I was hoping he wouldn't bark through the thing.
I'm outside.
Let him outside.
Ding dong, ding dong.
What specifically was the party attempting to get to?
There
There's supposed to be a
is
ring.
a ring.
There's the ring.
There's also Zodiac
A
there,
zodiac circle.
but not sure we want to move it.
There was also.
Dude's house is under it.
Dude's house is under it.
What are you doing?
We went in there. We sort of went in there through Valor, though, didn't we?
No, that was evil
That was
asshole's house.
Ogre's.
That's where your uncle is.
Yep.
Hypothetically.
There was a big occupant lab.
Hypothetically speaking, of course.
The odds of success are 33%.
I think maybe we should
Hate that is fake.
also start trying to find some of the
That's
other
it.
people we can take out.
Yeah.
Leroy.
Do we want to get our Dark Knight friend and take him to the party?
Yeah.
Do we need to tell him about the rings? We did, kind
He
of.
did.
He knows about him.
He already knew about things. Well, he doesn't know about our scepter. We
We
can
should
tell
probably
him.
tell him. Let's go to his house.
Yeah, you can see where he lives.
Let's go to his house.
No, I can't.
It's so sad.
Yeah, you can. In the abstract.
You can see it in colors.
Man, the colors in this apartment are so wonderful.
No, I just see black and white.
We'll just have Belle, like, walk by everything.
Well, it's just Vale, not.
I know.
We
So
go
it's
to
part of
Revelin's house.
Yeah, we're going to pick up.
We're gonna be doing this anytime we plan to go anywhere.
We're gonna pick up the moon bear.
As you exit your apartment, you find him downstairs, sitting in the foyer.
Why are you downstairs?
Waiting for you people to show up.
When did you get up this morning?
He's a military man, 6 a.m. on the dot.
He meditates too.
Every morning.
Same.
You like meditate on the back of your eidolon? Just take me to their house.
He's not big enough yet. Soon. 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 Right now he's medium. I can't ride it. Unless I shrink myself, which I don't think I can do.
There's a reduced person.
Yeah, I can make the extract.
I mean, I could reduce. That would actually be really funny if I just reduced myself. Anyway.
Anyway.
Big AC bonus.
Mhm.
And I don't really need to be big.
You don't need to be big. It needs to be big.
It might be something to consider.
So,
So what are we doing? Going to a party.
Yeah.
What's this party for?
you need a few things first. What are they?
We need.
Scepter?
Oh, face. No. We need. My scepter?
Well, yeah, you'll probably need to bring it with you.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to take? You're in military.
We're supposed to take.
Well, we got our
We-
invitations.
Did we have invitations?
Mhm.
We did.
What's his face set it up for us? We asked
Yeah.
him for a favor.
We need invitations, scepter.
Probably fancy clothes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I have a new coat.
I mean, we're always fierce as heck.
As heck. Heck.
Heck and fierce.
Okay.
Party's hanging out. Gets prepared for your party. Anything else you want to do?
Why are we going to this party?
We're looking for a ring.
You would know that quite a few individuals will be at this party that are relative importance to the party. The party being the group of individuals that you're currently accompanying into battle.
Yes.
The actual other party being a physical location where an event will take place, where people may or may not imbue alcohol and generally have a good time.
Yes.
Festivities, as it were. The latter celebration is always held at the Kurzar mansion, or the Kurzar castle, and in general is a big deal politically. It is very unusual for the party to have invitations. You already have one. You always have one as part of the Dark Knights.
I'm important. I don't know who you are.
At least you get to roleplay as people. You don't have to just be real people.
Okay. What does the party want to do in order to prepare for this? Anything in particular you would like to do?
I don't have anything in my notes. I don't know.
The only thing you need was invitations.
Oh,
Yeah.
You need to go to Phalar to get them.
I thought he gave it
he
to
already
us.
gave it to us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we don't need to go anywhere.
Although, like, Raziel doesn't know how to handle himself at a party.
We're
Yeah,
nice
you do.
clothes.
Remember whenever we saved the girl from the lizard men? And you were like kind of cool at that party? Be like that.
I was cool at a party.
Yeah,
that
Don't
was
be
the party.
suspicious.
the
Don't
thank
be
you party.
suspicious.
That's when we got the keep.
She gave us the deed.
Yeah, see, we scored a keep out of it.
Sweet loots.
We could sell our invites on the black market.
No,
That's a bad idea.
That seems like a great plan.
we need the ring.
Make some quick bank.
You got your finger cutting knife ready, Vale?
Yep. I've been practicing on those candles.
What are we going to be able to bring into this party?
Carrots.
Ask the person who's been there.
What are we going to be able to bring into this party?
Well, they don't really like it when you bring weapons in.
They
Accurate.
wouldn't deprive an old blind man of his walking stick. I turned my malleable weapon into a walking stick.
I have a
Actually, you are able to bring weapons. They don't really mind, mostly because you will be far outnumbered by castle guards, so it doesn't really matter.
And it's also a sealed.
I can fucking
Yes.
take them.
In general, don't cast spells while you're there openly. Don't cause a ruckus. And any attempt on anyone else's life will result in your own swift execution. There is no trial.
So if I go full on Garen and spin to win,
But what about
how many die before me?
what about honor duels?
Are not to take place here.
Good to know.
Under any circumstance.
Well, that's good because we can't be challenged on honor duels.
Because that's a thing in a sealed. So.
I should just start challenging these assholes to honor duels.
I challenge you.
He's just like,
End well
he's, at
for
the,
you.
he's at like the market buying food. I just walk up, challenge you to an honor duel. Nobody eats fucking oranges.
in front of me.
Your room's getting wrecked.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do a fundraiser, invite royalty and merchants, challenge them all to duels.
Kill them all.
We could.
What if they attack you first? Just be really obnoxious and wait for the guards to do the work.
Yeah. Like what schools tell you to do. You're not allowed to fight back.
If there's time, I
And
wouldn't
just be like,
mind.
oh no, stop hitting me. Ah,
I wouldn't
God."
mind going to the Temple of the Wern Father and finding vestments of high priest type thing to wear.
You are a high priest now. Did
Yeah.
you tell us that?
Not really.
No, okay.
He shows up wearing his costume. What the fuck are you wearing that for?
I mean, is what it is then, I guess.
It's a Halloween.
I've told you. I would have probably. I've told Raziel everything. I didn't tell him to keep it a secret. And if anyone asks, I'll probably like spill everything.
I'm not gonna tell anyone unless they really ask. And
So you're a high priest now.
And
you-
so it would
Essentially.
seem.
Yeah, and you're
I was already using you to do prayers anyway, so like,
Yeah.
to me, I'm like, oh, whatever.
Are you done?
Sign a deal with contract with fucking Gloom Dragon.
Okay. So
I'm gonna be
we get ready
surprised
to
new
go to
high
this
priest.
party, I assume. So what else are we doing?
He's gonna go to the temple. Are you buddy system?
We haven't told him anything about the Scepter of the Ring.
Who, him?
Yeah.
You guys
yeah.
talk to the new guy while we go pray.
I
Okay.
think
We should tell him that we need rings, but they're not the black rings.
They're good rings.
They're
good
platinum
people.
rings.
Platinum rings. Interesting.
There are rings. So many rings.
What's the difference?
The black ones belong to one scepter, and they're being artificially made, and the platinum ones belong to the other scepter, but they don't work unless we have all of them.
We
And
got
the bad
two.
guy doesn't know about the platinum rings.
It's the light side versus the dark side, I assume.
That's how we pray. For like an hour, we're
I
in
want
a
to
room.
inaugurate through me.
Jesus. We have to do it 300 times. And that, like 290 or so, one of us fucks up.
You have to start.
I also don't tell you guys that I have to remain in Dragonheart yet.
Okay.
Did you tell me yet?
I would tell you when we go to the temple.
You arrive at the temple.
Oh yeah, we're going to... Did anyone else come with us?
No,
Good.
Yeah.
I have no need for
I
your
tell you.
rounds.
I'm stuck here.
You're June Henry.
Yep.
Huh.
Hardcore.
Like, only Junin.
That complicates.
Junin is the one true god. Oh no, that's Saran. Sorry.
No.
Most June followers.
Out of character, does that...
What?
Wasn't it like until the...
followers,
No, yeah, you were stuck here
Yeah.
for... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stuck here.
Or nearby.
No? Specifically Dragonheart.
I feel like I could get away with a keep every now and then.
Where are you going?
The high priest room.
Okay.
Looking for like fancy clothes.
Roll perception. You don't find any.
This place got wrecked.
It
Maybe
looks
we
to have
should...
been looted since.
Maybe we should check down in the...
Of what?
We should start locking this place.
Please don't make us say we locked the door.
Or we could start living here.
So guys,
We could.
I'm not gonna say it.
Anyway, where do you want to go?
Brazil's quiet, contemplating
The change?
the new information.
I have to go check something.
Okay.
Or do
I'm
you
gonna start
follow?
walking away. I don't tell you not to
Oh,
follow.
I was like, I follow. I mean,
Where are you going?
Secret dragon statue room.
You're in it. Dragon statue there.
once we get in
Warm
here,
as usual.
I just kind of like sit down. Like, let's use my
You still see the gold.
He's probably gonna do some weird shit.
I don't touch it.
This time.
I go up to one of the doors.
Okay. The doors are veiled behind what appear to be a natural cavern wall. You can see them. Not my problem. Other than that, they are hidden. Brazil. Hope gets up. He walks to the top of the dais. He walks up the flight of stairs. He appears to be standing in front of an unmarked stone wall.
That's not anything I have to do with this.
What the fuck?
It's just an archway to you. You can see into the room beyond.
Be right back. I go in.
He steps through a cavern wall. He does not appear to dematerialize. Would you like to roll a will save against the illusion?
Yes. Ooh.
You think he dematerialized into another
I
plane?
rolled a 2.
Okay.
God damn it.
You are in the same mural room as before. It looks
Okay.
identical.
I'm gonna go to the high priest chamber that was there.
You mean Naga's room?
The mural room.
Oh God, I did. No, I said mural room.
Mural.
I heard Ural and I was like,
I was like, I didn't think I said another.
No, he said mural.
Hope was here on the wall, and then it wouldn't be unmarked. If you lock the doors and fill it with stuff, then adventurers will break in. Fair warning.
Make sure that they're not getting
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to the high priest room.
I do want
It appears to be extremely decorated. It looks as if somebody just stopped showing up one day. It looks as if the high priest just died suddenly, without
like
cause.
murdered.
Like murdered, maybe somewhere else, and then he left all this stuff here.
After seeing him dematerialize, I go like inspect the wall to see if I can figure it out.
You quickly, easily figure out that
It's
it's an illusion. After which you don't see it anymore.
Do I see the room?
Yeah.
Oh.
The mural room. And then
I'm
Hope
gonna-
is standing in front of a door to the left. He had just walked in.
I just check out the mural for the whole time.
Okay.
Are there fancy clothes in here?
Yeah. Downside, none of them are sized for you.
Damn.
You can probably get them fixed up before the party.
Alter.
We just
I'm
have to
gonna
be
take
quick. We can make that work.
You have two other doorways. The middle one will go to the cathedral room. The one to the right, you actually don't know. You didn't walk into that one.
Because on the other plane, it was all the tunnel.
Mm-mm.
That's what it was in the
It's
other
all
thing.
This
So it
one
was
you
all
never went into.
No, we
in the
did.
back of
It was
the
all tunnels.
Oh,
no,
I went
in the back of the
Oh,
cathedral room.
it's the back
there's
right
two
of the
doors.
cathedral.
These two link together, and this is all high priest stuff. Harry
That
Potter.
was the.
You don't know what's in here.
I thought we went in that side.
I thought I connected. I assumed it connected.
Oh, we can check it out. If you want.
This one looks like this.
Got him.
And after about 4 seconds, you're like, this is magically like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at the other room. I tell Brazil to come with me.
Brazil.
Going in, fam. I fall asleep.
Let me go first.
This
Come with
door is. You can read Draconic?
me. Yes, I can.
Both can.
Good. This one says Xanthe's Chambers. It's placard on the door.
Is that the name of the Durgan?
Yep.
Oh, not going.
Do it.
I mean, you can ask the
What's the
dragon.
worst that could happen?
I said it out loud. Because I'm used to talking to my entity. Hey, what's in your room?
Do I hold?
I knock.
The second your hand touches it, you hear a lock click. Like it's unlocking.
Oh, okay.
He's inside like, motherfucker!
He's like, no!
It's just a chamber pot. I'm pooping. It's been in here for years.
He fell asleep.
I say,
This is where he's been.
I turn
middle of a really
back
book.
towards like the statue.
Mhm.
I go, I'm gonna take that as in it's okay for me to enter.
You get no response.
I figured. And then I go in. Or I try to go in. Is it locked?
No, it swings open for you
Nice.
soundlessly into the next room. It appears the first chamber, it's a series of 5 connected chambers. I assume you go all the way through.
Yeah.
The first one seems to be like a sitting room, sized for a human.
I sit and then I stand up. I keep going. Gotta sit in the sitting room.
The one thing you notice immediately is that all of the chairs have room for wings. And then as you move to the second chamber, this one's more of like a collection. There appears to be small items, daggers, swords, a piece of a branch, stuff like that, like locked behind various glass
It's probably a significant branch.
alcoves in the walls, because the room is all natural stone,
Okay.
from the floor to the thing. The sitting room had like rugs on the floor, but other than that, it's still just natural stone. Then there's a door that leads. Do you keep going? There's a door. Okay, you open a door. It appears to be a like bathroom. Like not. It's like a bed. It's like a pre-bedroom.
Skip through
dressing
this one
room.
real quick.
It's a dressing room. As you go into the next room, which also has a door, it's a bathroom or a bedroom and an attached bathroom, and there's another door.
Before I go through the last door, I check the bathroom. Is there anyone there?
No.
Good. Okay, then I go to the last door.
The dragon.
You are in a large natural cavern. It appears as if it would be the correct size for a Durgan. In the far side, about 400 feet away, is a small opening. From here, you can figure out leads to a cliff face outside. You can hear the sounds of the lake.
This is how he gets in and out. Fucking Durgans.
Due to your dark vision restraint, Brazil, what's your dark vision range? Do you have dark vision?
I don't think I do.
I think you only have low light.
We removed it. I don't even think I get low light. Nope.
Okay.
I mean, I could go.
Nobody, you don't know what the confines of this room are.
Do you want me to check it out?
Brazil lets you know there's a hole in the wall about 300 feet away that leads outside. You can hear the outside. but you have no idea what else is in this room.
Like the rest of the room is dark, but I can see like the hole.
Yeah.
Because it's light.
I cast light
Okay.
on Raziel.
Raziel, you're glowing.
I mean, I can already light up. You don't even need to. But
Raziel
just again. Yeah. I can go full adventurer mode,
Shiny cut.
Flame on.
basically. I can check it out.
I walk around this room a bunch too. So
Okay.
Tremor
So
sense.
you do want to? Okay, I fly around the cavern because it's way faster for me.
As you fly around the cavern and shed light on various areas, you find a small nook that appears to be filled with orb-shaped objects made of stone that are roughly about 2 to 3 feet high.
These fucking eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's dragon eggs. So like up higher? Or is it, like,
You-
full
what?
ground?
It's on the floor, just off to the side.
There's fucking dragon eggs.
Hove mother of dragons.
They still look stony or like?
All of them look stone,
Do they haven't?
as far as you can tell.
They haven't. I mean, I wouldn't really know what a real dragon egg looks like.
Can you guide me to him?
Oh yeah, I would come
He
over.
just comes over and picks
I
you
literally
up.
come over and go dragon eggs. It's way faster this way. Because your speed's like what, 25 or something?
It's 20.
20. Yeah,
Yours
good
is
lord.
20.
Yeah.
But I'm never hindered by armor.
I just pick you up.
If you were hindered by armor, you'd be fucked.
You'd be 5, I think.
That's the thing with
15.
dwarves. They're never
15.
never hindered by armor. It's nice.
He's just,
Okay.
fucking move.
I look at the eggs. Do they just look like eggs?
No. Not to you. In total, there are 8 of them. In a small clutch off to the side. 7 of them appear to be, as far as you can tell, made of dragonstone, just like normal.
So Doc, Sleepy, Dopey, Bashful.
Bastion, Symmetra,
Oh my God, please.
Reinhardt.
I want one.
Where's Tracer?
One of the eggs, in your vision, appears to be made of the same material that the dragon was. So, dark purple scales seems to be leaking shadow in the general area.
I want a baby shadow dragon. Stop. Vale Jr. I can't have real kids. Sorry.
Stab you, you're not even here.
I want it.
You hear her
Brazil
whispering,
sees no difference
her
between all
pale
8 of them. They
senses are
appear normal to
tingling.
him.
You, like,
That's why I brought
open
him here.
the globe and you're like,
He's so used to being around me, he just hears my voice in
touch
his
the
head.
shadowy one.
It
Does
is
feel warm.
It is warm and appears to feel as if something inside is moving.
I have to leave the room.
Then she picks up her stuffed dragon. I'm gonna pick it up.
I'm like, what are you
Solid dragon. Hey.
He's just picking up a fucking stone to me. That'd be a heavy fucking stone.
Does it look something like this on the inside?
Yes.
What? You have no idea. You're not there.
Exactly.
I'll
like
let
that.
you know when Hope
It's
gets
a
X-ray
shadow
vision. I think he
yarn.
eventually gets it, though.
I get X-ray vision next level with my sigil ability.
Hope just puts his foot on the egg.
Can I have your book to look at, not to keep?
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna be coming back here a lot.
You should ask your dragon.
He's hit.
Ask the dragon.
do you remember sigils?
You might have to go. You might have to do some
Smart on this one.
portal
I'll
walking.
post it
again.
right
Got
here.
the
No,
world
it's okay. I can find it.
know.
I should know
What?
where everything in
Where
this
you
book is.
I'm gonna
I get high
go
up
back
inside.
to the big dragon statue room.
What's this one, sigil?
I'm gonna touch the gold.
Nothing happens. You feel as if there might be a different way for you to do it. Like the first one was you were summoned, but now you have to figure out how to get there.
Oh, curator.
Yeah, that one. You
I
feel like what?
hold up my weapon and I pray.
You are instantly transported into the living dragon room as he looks up at you. Oh, hey, welcome back.
Found some eggs.
Oh wait. So those eggs,
Yeah.
they related to you?
You can say that.
Okay.
Yeah, he took the note on
think
The
there's
one's warm.
Yeah,
It's
I figured.
thunder.
It's been about that time. You can feel the world waking back up.
So are you gonna be back in time to take care of them, or?
Well, that's pretty forward, sir. I have no way of knowing.
I have no way. I don't know what to do with a baby shadow.
I mean,
dragon.
I'm just saying
I
it's,
do.
it's probably like
It's on its
out
way.
of character. Hove like religiously, if there was a dragon baby, he would need to take care of it.
I
Like
will feed it darkness.
it would be.
Rachel goes to the gloom. I attack the
I'm gonna
darkness.
take it to the gloom and raise it.
Among the most
Everything's
terrifying
happening.
creatures.
There's like 8, right? That's one for everybody.
That's one.
Are we getting our own dragons?
Your whole family.
Oh my god!
I think there's some new character aspirations that are happening at the table right now.
Just because it's shadowy.
They just like want to buy Shadow Dragon. Please send help.
I like it because it's not
Yeah.
because of the shadowy word.
I like the shadow.
What have you
Anyway.
done?
Okay.
Oh god,
sorry.
this
I thought
campaign
there was-
just went in a totally different direction than what I intended.
Oh.
I thought
Just
there was-
wanted to check.
Wasn't there something else we wanted to ask?
Oh, I was messing.
While mine, I did not lay them.
I don't think so.
How
You
would
said
you-
you were a guy.
I'm missing the respective equipment.
Yeah, I got that.
I'm actually not sure where she is.
Oh,
No, we don't.
We have to find the baby mama.
The baby mamas.
I pledged my life to Norris, and she didn't.
Aw, that's sad.
She pledged her life to Serena.
Who?
We did finally confirm that he pledged his life. It's not Nari, so that waves some
did
takes some weight off of some shoulders.
should I be worried about her?
Considering she's probably also made of stone, I don't think she'll be a problem.
Is she coming back? Is she happy? Does she like my kid?
My name is not Mike or Ike, so let's hope not.
Oh, some fucking biscuit.
I feel like there was something we were gonna ask. Oh, never mind. I don't know what it was. His room. But we already did that.
Thanks for unlocking the door.
I didn't. It's key to the high priest.
Oh.
That happens to be you.
Oh.
Generally, if I was alive, I wouldn't have let you in.
Oh.
I enjoy my privacy.
I didn't take anything.
I wouldn't care if you did.
Poor puppy.
You're the high priest now. The hoard's yours.
Oh.
Well, not this one.
Not this one.
This one's mine.
He just curls around some gold like, motherfucker, you touch this gold?
What's with the tunnels?
What do you mean? Oh, they lead to the outside of the city. It's a method of allowing our faithful and a swift exit and entrance into the city without having to deal with the politics of humans.
So it leads outside the city
Yes.
to the lake.
No.
Would I be able to navigate it?
Yeah, you just have to walk through it. You'll be fine.
Like I specifically will. Other people wouldn't.
You'd have to key them, but sure.
Okay.
That's a good question.
You wouldn't have to know where the other members of the Scale Brigade are.
The Emerald
Yeah.
Brigade? No. I have no access to the material plane other than you.
Oh.
You are my only link.
Do you know if any of them were sent on any sort of missions or anything?
As far as the last high priest knows, they are literally laying low in the city.
Okay.
Since obviously the actions of the last high priest brought him a bit of ire from his enemies.
Okay.
Life being fleeting and all for the mortals.
Fucking smug ass entities of fucking power.
My dragon.
I'm not even that old. Welcome back, Bumslam!
Alright. Well,
Bum Slam's heroic return.
I just wanted to clarify that those were your
Do you
eggs.
know how to key people to your thing?
Yeah. How do I keep people?
What do you mean? They have to be faithful to Mulgrips. Or individuals that are under your protection.
Did you slam a bum?
So everyone but Fail.
Boss, I would show you, but this Twitch doesn't allow nudity on
I don't protect you.
Twitch.
Wait, why?
Because you never need it.
Oh, that's true.
Is it about goodness? Is this another goodness issue?
I don't like Euro. It comes out now.
I have issues with the new guy too.
Anyway, you seem to be slightly confused over your charge.
No, I don't think so.
Are you certain? Because you seem to think that you're tied specifically to the city for the rest of eternity.
Am I not?
No, I said the general vicinity of Dragonheart.
So, like, sealed?
So the circle's larger than that. I mean, really, you can leave whenever you want. Doesn't really matter. You just have to come back eventually. Or you start losing all your stuff.
Oh, good.
Oh.
I can go home now. Well,
My turn's a little far.
One is home.
I wouldn't stay there for long.
I wouldn't want to.
Shots
Fair.
fired.
When he says that, I kind of raise an eyebrow. How much do you know about me now?
Everything. So plus side of you swearing unwavering loyalty to me for the rest of your existence. Your friends seem to make habits of it.
Yeah, we're bad influences on each other.
Is that what you were about to say, Brad?
What?
Everyone here has like a secret.
Unintentional. You are the only one who does not.
Yeah.
And you.
Yes, I do.
You have a scepter.
Unless she kind of has a magical scepter.
Magical scepter.
Your oath is
fly
to, like,
through the sky.
It's sealed.
The Dark Note Knight.
He is cursed with color blindness and stunning good looks.
The Dark Knight oath is pretty intense.
Oh yeah, no, you do have an oath.
Yeah.
You're the only one. Congratulations. You're free.
Get tied down.
You should have worshipped
Get
terrorists.
married.
All
Have a
right.
family.
Well,
No.
thank you for clearing that up.
I'm only 38.
How often did the other high priests come and talk to you?
Whenever they needed to drop off additional stuff to the Horde. Often.
Okay.
Usually every day.
I'll be around then.
Did they mention that you should make an offering to the Horde every day? Because I think I just did.
I dropped 20 gold.
Your tithe is appreciated.
I got 1 gold. You fucking what? I can see your coin purse from here, mother.
I literally know what's in your brain. I know exactly how much money I need 10% every day.
Oh my god, I'll be broke. Well, technically never.
All right.
Math is fun.
Well,
Here's my 10th of a copper.
I'll probably come back tomorrow.
My tenth of a copper.
Might start staying here. I have to convince the other one. How does one go about... Can I anoint people to the Emerald Brigade?
You're the high priest.
Can you do it forcibly?
Okay.
You should just straight be like, what about that one? Because I think you can see me.
No,
No.
because I couldn't before.
Damn.
Okay,
That'd be
Well.
funny. Look at that one. He's got a weird sword.
I'm gonna go now.
You're back with him.
Sir.
We can go now.
Okay.
I tell you pretty much what happened, and that I'm not tied here.
Well, that's good news.
The eggs are his, but he didn't lay them.
I was like, you were like, the eggs are his, and I was like, oh.
Don't think that's how that works.
Like-
I think Vale's the only one who can get away with that.
I'm part dragon. That's not how that works.
You're like, man, I had kidney stones once. Holy shit.
When we
I'll
leave,
Send him my regards.
when we leave, can I lock the door?
Yeah.
Can
How?
you move as a puddle?
Does my weapon turn to a key?
No.
Damn.
What?
Can I move as a
A
puddle?
keyblade.
You find all of the various accoutrements for the building in the high priest's chambers.
If
What?
I ever get put in jail, can I puddle through the slats?
Oh my god.
No, you can't turn into a puddle
Why not? You
because
said
you
I
automatically
could.
pass that save.
But I want to be the puddle.
So look for an item that allows you to go amorphous.
She has one. You have the one cape.
Don't you have the corset that lets you fit through
Oh,
1 inch
yeah,
places?
that's true.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Yes,
Wait, but
sure.
then I'm not a puddle.
What do you want? She wants to
You're
be a
puddle
puddle.
Sort of.
You're a puddle like the governor from the first X-Men movie was a puddle when he squeezed through the bars.
Okay. Acceptable.
Anyone gets that reference.
Bum slam. That has to suck.
What did it say? Oh,
He's
my left eye.
colorblind in one eye, but not the other.
Wouldn't
That
it give
would
you a
be
headache?
How? Ooh.
Well, you said you get used to it. I mean, I imagine
Yeah.
Imagine you have no choice.
Like, if I randomly lost color in one of my eyes, it would probably
Yeah, if you're used
fuck
to
me up.
it,
But if like that's
not.
no.
Does your
I've-
other eye compensate? I mean, you can't see things as two colors at once.
Yeah, does it turn
Would it
like
only
gray?
be when you like close one eye?
I would assume that because my vision's off differently in both my eyes.
But usually your eyes
So like I'm
compensate.
fine, but if I close one of my eyes, it's like way worse.
Right. That's
Same.
interesting.
Mine's the same way. This one's way worse than this one.
My prescription's fucking
If I go like
weird.
this, fuck this!
Yep.
It's the end of you. Okay, fine.
Anyway. That
yeah.
was weird.
Now that we know a lot about our vision,
And bump slam. We're learning
Let's
more.
go back to the rest of the party.
You ride back at the rest of the party.
I also mentioned in transit that I might start staying at the temple.
What?
well, you can't do that alone.
He uses his right eye to shoot. It's good.
Fine.
It's nothing against you.
I wonder if we could do some of the fancy shit that Bale's apartment has. Dog is pretty dope.
But then nobody would be able to
Magic is
find it.
lost on Raziel,
So
so
I
we
won't worship it.
Hmm?
I need the religion.
Well, we don't have to, not the whole place.
You'd invite all these people and they'd just be walking around outside like, and you'd be like, why is no one showing up?
Did it ever look like people had been down in the bottom of it?
No, he's
No,
not
I mean like
Goers,
the looters.
right?
No.
I didn't think so.
If you recall, it's
He's
behind
not
a secret
Goers,
door.
right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I meet up with you guys, and I give my fancy robes to whoever's gonna fix them.
Well, no, you can get them sized.
Ulrich.
You can get them sized.
He has
Can
a
Ulrich-
fancy. He's not allowed to go back to his tailor though.
He just needs to stop. I mean, it doesn't have to be immediate. But yeah, we can go get your robe sized.
What are you doing?
I need to get my fancy robe size.
I know. Who are you giving them
Can
to?
Ulrich do it?
Or
Can you
looks
guys
at
do
it. Yeah, sure. Pulls out a needle and thread. Cut, cut, cut. What?
He becomes a tailor. Super tailor.
I watch and all.
I knew he'd be able to do it.
Aww.
Literal awe.
Did you hear her?
She's watching it all.
I'm watching and all.
Yeah, that's the.
He's pretending to keep going.
Ashley's admiring.
As soon as he realizes, he starts like going
Don't look at me like that.
the most exquisite sewing
He's like,
you've ever
he's
seen.
like trying to get that into the.
He goes from sewing to showing off.
He's doing
Sewing
like
off.
bartender tricks with his needles.
I tell you telepathically. I'm like, are you seeing this? It's like he can make all of our clothes.
Yeah.
You can make her fancy dresses.
Oh my god. For puddles, you can just have somebody carry you around in a bucket, like Wonder Twins from Super Friends.
Wonder Twin powers
Okay.
activate.
You know what's actually I just thought of? All the people that were in the Emerald Brigade or whatever have full dragon, full. I literally put that on my armor when I got it made.
Hmm?
Oh, hey.
I'm already in
Don't
the
worry,
outfit.
it's only like your DM paid attention.
It just now clicked.
It just needs some coloring.
I booped you into my order.
I booped you into my order.
My whole world is. I can't see.
Fuck, I'm blind too. Your class changes to Oracle, but your stats don't change.
Jesus, that'd be nuts.
What's your wisdom?
It's like 11.
Good thing they're charisma-based casters.
What's your charisma?
Oh, my charisma's 11.
He can cast first level spells.
All
Yeah.
you need.
Enlarged person.
That's a first level spell, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
all I need.
He just casts that 7 times a day. Alright, so what's the party want to do?
Go to a party.
Yep, we're supposed to be
Yeah,
going to this
party.
party.
Alright.
This works out real good. They would have been used to seeing the High Priest and his probably at least one of his Emerald Brigade people.
Just gonna roll in. I'll Fancy.
There's just like there's a new high priest in town, bitches.
Boss, are you trying to tell us something? When using a friend's urine,
Oh my
to pass
god,
the
the
drug
drug test
Draw
your
us-
friend first.
Anyway, you arrive at the the first main gate that leads up to the Kurzar estate. It is also a large castle on the northwestern hill of the city and overlooks the entire city from its vantage point. The extremely large fortification is in a star pattern and allows it to look over literally the entire city. The ballista on the top can reach the farthest point of the city. Well, not quite, but yeah, no.
A single ballista?
No.
I was gonna
The
say.
city's too wide.
No, see, because when you say a single ballista, I'm imagining, you know the gun in Final Fantasy that the Albed used to
Yeah.
fight Sin? That's
Giant.
how they defend
There is
the
a
city.
trebuchet which can throw a 90-kilogram stone exactly 300
Trebuchet that
meters.
can send a
bucket?
small castle.
Bucket.
In any case, you are, after showing your invitations to the guard at the first gate, you are escorted en masse as a group to the second gate where your invitation is checked again. And then you are escorted inside of the main estate. You pass by at least 200 armed guards on your way in, just to the front door. You are given specific orders by the captain of the guard before you enter that only the front wings rooms are available to you. There are guards posted at every exit and entrance that leads to anywhere else. Please keep your hands and
Be inside the route at all times.
please keep your hands to yourself. Don't cause any trouble. Otherwise, we'll have to escort you out of the building. If you cause harm to any... He explains that a significant number of important individuals from Israel will be here.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily from Dragonheart itself, that you already know, Desmond.
Yes.
Liver seems wrong, but sure.
Liver, I barely know her.
Oh my god. Get the hell out of here. Fucking Desmond. If you find yourself at odds with anybody in here or anybody is bothering you directly, please immediately let us know. The man in front of you introduces himself as Jonathan Marilis.
Jonathan. I think he's a 9.
Ooh. Is it higher than
He
you?
appears to be a rugged, middle-aged Amorai who has seen his good, fair score of battles. He possesses a scar over his right eye, but his right eye is undamaged.
So he's the rugged type, not the sensitive type.
He's a 3 for me.
Apparently very.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see him.
He's super handsome.
Perception checks for everyone.
Can we perceive some shit here?
Everyone?
That side.
No.
26.
Yeah, even you.
24.
Can I please have a campaign setting?
10.
I should just grab mine. I don't know why. Actually, it's out in the garage.
No, yours is right there in the death pile.
You're right. The death pile.
Because if I pull the book out, I would die. 'cause it would
26.
fall on me.
What
mine
did
was
we
a
have here, boys and girls? What did you guys
20.
roll?
12.
26.
It's like I'm blind.
Almost.
I'm not good at perception.
Also 12.
It got too real. She's being blind with you. She's just
I'm
shutting her
blinded
eyes.
by you.
I got a 10, so I'm
She's
super
looking
blind.
really.
So she
You're looking at my
can
butt.
actually-
My dragon butt.
Extra dapper. You're looking
But she
at
doesn't
Covered in
know
armor.
there's
I'm
no
so
vision.
bad.
so handsome.
That's the best kind.
Armor, but
Yeah.
it's a bunch of 20s over there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
You
These-
good, fam?
Those people have eyes.
to see
Yeah.
this pupper.
I don't. They can see stuff.
I can't.
What'd you get?
I rolled twice. I'm just gonna say I didn't see it.
12.
12.
24.
The first
you
one,
two. Do you want to go up? Come on.
the first one was like a 17, but it was kind of
Is that
sideways,
the
so I
wall?
rolled again and got a 3.
That's another wall.
Yeah.
He's so dirty.
I should have just accepted the 17 and
You
went on with my
should
life.
Go.
I am not perceptive. The Eidolon's super perceptive, but me,
Well, it can roll a perception if it's.
it's not around.
I mean,
Oh, you didn't. Oh wait, how long can it be out per day?
All right.
Definitely.
Vale and Violet, you both notice that he does not possess any heraldry for any of the armor or things that he possesses.
So it's like
However, he does seem to have a emblem tucked away. It appears to be on his sword hilt. That kind of gives it away. It is a small shadow dagger. Knowledge local, Rachel, if you'd be so kind.
8.
I had
9.
it. I got it.
Okay.
It's way back there.
It's a.
It's a good roll.
25.
She just slowly spins around. 25. You know that if it is correct, which you are not sure, denotes him as a member of the Whisper.
Ooh.
we haven't got one of these in a long time.
Yeah.
Typically,
I don't ever.
it is a Amorai only organization devoted to protecting the royal families of Viver and Silrai.
Oh, yeah.
Does that mean someone important is here?
Either that, or they have entered into new contracts with those from a sealed.
Because our family would be the ones to get a whisper.
They are a free company, right?
No.
No.
Is this after the events of?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Viver's back and everything.
Yeah.
So they're definitely back up and running.
Not
Meta-wise,
super
sorry.
secret stuff.
For the
Go
people
around.
who have books.
Why is this important? I can't see you.
I'll tell you.
Oh.
Mentally.
Thank you for specifying mentally, because if you said it out loud, I
She just
thought-
goes, yeah, this guy's a whisper. He's like, oh, fucking
Oh, God.
Well,
But I can help you.
Oh.
He looks around, all the people in the area just die, and he's like, why can't I do that? This guy's a member of the Blood Syndicate.
Motherfucker, we don't exist.
Does he have a ring?
Does he have a sigil?
Have we noticed any rings?
no.
I hope not. There's no fingers at my feet.
You're not eat cats.
They're like, you weren't supposed to harm anyone. It was just a finger.
Is it really harming them? I mean, yeah. Oh.
Sorry, you weren't specific.
I'm glad you could answer that question yourself.
I mean, it was really up for interpretation, and
No, it really wasn't.
They're gonna thank me. Watch.
I mean, so far I'm like 3 out of 3 for thanks.
Even if one got to kill himself, but I mean that's just.
He was grateful at the time.
He was.
He was grateful. He just wanted to end himself.
Yeah, he just couldn't handle the temptation.
The pressure.
The sweet whispers in the night.
Anyway.
So, let's party.
So
We
okay,
party?
thanks.
Get jiggy with it.
You notice something a little odd.
About him.
Yep.
What's wrong with him?
Normally, a member of the Whisper is easily denoted by the fact that they wear a veil over their face, protecting their identities.
That is true. I did forget about that.
Maybe they.
Maybe he is wearing a veil.
Get off of him.
Rachel's just
Upgraded
like,
Get off of him.
look, he has face.
Maybe he's got a spell on him or something.
They could have
makes
upgraded
it-
their tech.
Or
Yeah.
they don't want them to know that they have whispers.
Our
in their
veil.
service.
Uh,
The
Yeah.
whispers.
Is he black and white for me?
That's what I was going to ask.
Joe's trying to
Maybe a
figure out
color.
why she's colorful and everyone else is.
It's my favorite thing now. I love it.
She's black and white for me? God damn.
I still have to see Luna, because that'll confirm or deny a couple things for me.
Oh, yeah, where's Luna?
Doing lunar things.
Yeah.
Being a burb.
Being a boy.
Probably in another dimension.
Hey, boy.
Flying through portals and shit.
Jumping through portals, being a burb.
Boyd, what are you doing, Boyd?
I have a talking bird woman.
Bird cheese veil.
If I...
Hey, cheese fell.
Hi, Cheeseville.
It's lost. We'll find it later. If I consult my scepter, can I detect
wouldn't do
any...
Yeah, you're not supposed to cast spells. And we're like right in front of a guy.
Just
Just like, wah.
She just pulls out a 1,000 rods.
Do I have to pull it out, or could I just like...
Nope, you have to pull it up. You have to point it in the
Gotta
direction
whip
which
it
we're
out.
looking.
You can't.
Spit out.
stuff.
You have to pull your rod out and hold it firmly in your
Are
hand.
there any
Firmly grasp
it.
Are there any rules against that?
No.
You can get naked, guys.
She could just
Whoa! I was talking about touching a rod. Man.
we could just stand in a circle and she could just show us her rod.
I mean, isn't that what I do?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
You haven't been at Brad's
Rachel's
party.
just like, please stop, please.
No, please don't. Okay.
Okay.
Hope doesn't see race. He only distinguishes by rainbow. Tasty cats. Okay. You eventually are led inside. You are escorted immediately after going through the foyer and having all of your coats and hats checked. If you have anything left behind. I don't think any of you are.
What? Do I want my coat and hat checked?
Yeah.
Probably not.
No.
Did
Because
I
it
get
has
that
my
sheath?
stuff in it.
What she? Yes.
Let me just make sure.
Can I put wands in my cash?
'Cause-
Yes.
Does
Put
the
anything
high
in your cash.
priest vestments have a hat?
No.
Can I
Good.
put my bandolier in her cache? There's no way to make it
You
fancy.
can put anything in there.
Eager.
I mean, I could put it in there, but don't go poking in there.
Don't go.
I'll ask you nicely. Like,
Don't go digging around in my cash.
I'm
I'm
got a
fine
cash.
taking
That's
off
my
my,
plan.
my coat.
We got two caches now.
What's in
With
your
Elsa?
cash?
No, with the little plastic
Food,
sticker,
probably
the
the
bowl
inventory.
thing.
I don't have a
Candy. You have
Scooby
that.
snacks.
You're an emerald.
You're an Emerai.
Oh,
All Amarai have caches.
Desmond, you can have Scooby snacks for your dodo.
Yeah.
For your Vasar.
Metaphysical Scooby snacks.
I don't have
The physical
Okay.
Scooby.
food and water.
Biscuits for later.
Very, very soldiery things.
yeah.
Generally things that keep you alive.
Your Emerai tracks.
First aid kit.
Contracts.
Contracts.
Jesus.
Pens,
He's just
Pens
got-
and quills.
He's just got like a
shovel.
bunch of generic contracts. Someone's like, I need to enter into contract.
What do you need?
What do you need? How many parties are involved? What are their names? Okay. What exactly are you trying to do?
and a seal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a wax seal.
Wax seal.
Or
Yes.
Doggos of the sea.
I don't think it would survive in the cache.
You mean a pupper fish?
A puffer fish. That's so good.
Oh my god.
God damn it, Brad.
That's like your one good idea of the month.
Yeah, you kind of wasted it on puffer
It's
fish.
the last day of the month.
Yeah,
No, it was before
exactly.
the end of the month, so you have a fresh one. Good. Brad gets one good idea every month.
I
And
thought
puffer
giving
fish.
you guys a dragon would have been a good idea, but oh well.
I don't have it yet.
I'll have it yet.
Everybody gets a
midnight.
dragon.
Told Vale
No.
about the. Okay.
no,
Are you
don't plan on it.
Good.
Hey, there's a baby shadow dragon. Vale's like, I'm going to the church.
I thought we were.
We lose Vale. She's
We
just
are.
in that room.
I don't like baby dragons getting corrupted to Ural.
But it's already Shadow.
It's not.
It can be both. He has a mom and a dad.
I don't think you know how the Church of Malgrix works.
I don't think you know how Vale works.
I think Serena wants her kids back.
I will raise them.
JB understands. Alright, so you're led inside through the grand foyer, which is multiple staircases leading to various wings of the house. You are taken to the central grand ballroom, a room that is roughly 200 feet on a side. It is circular and sits in the dead center of the building.
Is this a masquerade ball?
No.
Oh, so I put my masquerade mask away.
She's like, yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Get that?
Hashtag disappointment.
A maid shows you the various locations of things that you might need. There is a champagne fountain, as well as various other refreshments, often to a side room. If you need anything particular, you can ask Genevieve.
Who's that?
She's the head cook.
My stick is literally a quarter step, and I'm using it like a walking stick, pretending I'm more blind than I actually am.
Okay. She treats you accordingly. You are in front of the group. She leads you by stepping slowly, so your stick always hits the back of her feet as she walks forward. Following that up, she also shows you where the bathrooms are and the various other things in the area. She takes you around and shows you all of the entrances and exits into the thing. The grand ballroom has 2 floors. The second floor is essentially a ringed balcony that goes along the entire upper floor. There are 2 staircases leading to the 2nd floor. There is a pair of guards sitting behind 2 double doors, and she explains that behind that room is the throne room of the Kurzar family. You are not to enter there, blah, 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 blah.
You are not to do this thing. I want to do this
To
thing.
give the party a general idea of the layout of the room or the buildings that you have access to.
Would
Bye,
Hope
Rainbow.
act more blind so Anna would be leading him?
I mean, you're kind of our cut and line test.
Like, I would probably.
We're gonna take you to
offer
Disney World.
lead you.
We're gonna hire you out.
Hope would have informed all of you
We're going to take you
what he
to
actually
Disney
can
World.
see. Like,
Okay.
you know he can
Do you
see
know-
out to 60 feet, and
Have
you
you
know immediately next to him, if you're touching the ground, you're basically
Yeah.
picture perfect.
Have you
Like,
told
clear
me that
vision.
I'm the only one of color yet? Or no, is that still something Hope?
That I haven't told you.
Okay.
That's one thing I am keeping.
So Hope's working on that himself. Got it. That's fair. Just curious so I don't,
Yep.
Yeah. So you don't assume.
I'll make it like an alien.
Aliens.
That's a small room.
It's
not to
scale.
Oh. Oh. I'm like, that's like a closet.
You don't know the proportions yet. Each square is like 50 feet.
We got real big.
These are the rooms that you have access to.
Sorry, Brad. Do you still love me?
Sorry, not sorry.
I'll take that as a no.
If there's a blue dot in it, you can go in. Other than that, you're stuck outside. That's all. I'm not going to do all the rest of the castle. You don't need it. Is that a room?
So
I think
you
Brad
were
might be
able-
making stick figure.
We really just need to find somewhere that we can gather, and Anna can show us her rod.
Yo, take us in a closet and show us your stick.
And we could do it out in the open. She could just be like, "Look at my stick."
Use it like a dowsing rod.
That's pretty much what it is.
How long is this party?
It begins at 8 p.m. It is now 8:10. It runs until 4 a.m.
Holy shit.
Hey guys, we got 8 hours. Let's do it.
It is a lantern eye to celebrate the end of the new year.
you have Hanzo
and the
here?
beginning-
Yep,
Oh,
in
yeah.
my pocket. Well, probably in my pocket.
If there's an emergency, make him big.
Where is he? Pocket? If you look down, he's got a little head out.
Freaking love him.
I keep forgetting about Hanzo.
He's the best.
He's
What's
protecting you.
Hanzo?
We have this little toy
Oh.
figure
He's my minion.
from this whole arc that we did a while ago, but he's
You got
a
him in the
permanent. What is it?
He's an ebony statue.
Yeah.
He turns into a person.
He gets
That's
big.
all.
He gets big.
He just gets big. She
If
puts
you
him down
want
and
to
he
get
turns
the
into a human.
Hanzo reference, watch the movie Kubo and the Two Strings.
And play Overwatch.
Originally, she gave him a different name, but he got nicknamed Hanzo, and
Because-
it didn't get unstuck.
Like the four of us have seen Kubo.
Named
Yeah.
Neil.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
that's it. No, he's Hanzo.
Sounds
Yeah, he's not lettuce.
Now he's got a bow and arrow. He shoots twin
And he
dragons.
doesn't
Sorry,
I can't go on there. There's a really funny thing.
Party time.
One of the YouTube videos I watched where Tim's really complaining about Hanzo, how he can't kill anything with his ult. He's like, I can shoot a random arrow and kill anybody, but I can summon dragons from the Shadow Realm, and they're like, hey.
That's true.
Okay. There are a great many individuals here. As you roam around the main ballroom, you immediately notice that there is a member of the Whisper here.
Another one?
She is female.
Actually whisper.
Yes, she's wearing a veil over her head. You do not know what she looks like.
Where's she
She-
standing?
She is standing next to someone, though you don't know who she is.
Are they Amaranth?
Of what importance does she look?
The person she's standing next to is human. She appears to have red hair and is wearing very nice clothes.
Are we close to him?
You can get close, though it appears to be that many people are coming to talk to her.
Let's just see if we could overhear.
Yeah. Like what?
One of the formalities of someone introducing them.
Sure! You eventually figure out that it is none other than Raven the Star Dragon,
I think.
the leader of Vaver.
We found
The-
her.
The Empress.
Where did we find her?
Is she
Was she in a
wearing a
world
ring?
fall?
Yeah.
She was in the first
No.
world fall, wasn't she?
Oh.
No.
I don't remember how.
She's standing next to you the whole time.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Whole campaign.
She wearing a ring.
Because it was
She
yeah.
wearing a
no.
ring. Okay.
Good.
Oh,
Well,
She
she's
wearing a
wearing rings.
But not
You
the
know what
ring.
we mean.
She's very much
She needs a platinum.
blinged out.
She would never.
Anyway, as you go through, you also realize that Edgar is here,
Of course he is. He doesn't know who we are yet.
as well as Fredigar.
He does.
Phalar is there with a escort.
Is it succubus?
God, that'd
That's
be
it.
fucking hilarious.
It's generally a very beautiful woman.
What's she look like to me?
Just black and white.
She looks like a
Anybody in
fucking
color
succubus.
provoke besides me?
Yes.
Is there anyone I
I think I know who
recognize?
it is.
Yeah.
Edgar?
I wouldn't know.
Raven?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I need
I'm
the
gonna keep
NPC
naming
list.
people.
Steve.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, Steve's dead.
Steve's really dead.
Very good.
He
Well, there
died in
could be
Anchorage.
others. Yeah.
There's always another Steve.
Oh, there's others.
There's always
I
a
think-
Spencer, do you mean why is it not holy shit that Ravens the Star Dragon is here? Is that what you mean?
It's
Because
pretty
it is holy shit.
That's, yeah.
But that would explain the relations thing going on.
Yeah.
If Raven's here and is sealed, that means that there's some political stuff going down. Especially the
You kind of
Lannerai.
expected it, the Kurzar family. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's the Lannerai. There's parties like this going on everywhere. Her being here.
It's Sinestra, the High
Oh,
Priest
yeah.
of Ural. It's also in color.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's Rowan is also in color. But
Right.
you've known that this whole time.
They kind of have, yeah.
Bet you Luna's gonna be in color.
Maybe.
Well, technically in Raven form, she's blind. So.
When selecting your alibi witness, do not choose one who's already in jail while you are committing your not committing a crime.
Spencer, it is a big deal, but we'd have no way of determining why she was. Like, it'd be really weird for us to walk up to Raven's Star Dragon
Hey.
I mean, if this is
Sup,
a
bitch?
Kurzar family
and just walk up,
thing,
What's up?
dab in her face, and walk away.
considering how close the
Please.
white roses are,
to be fair, yeah, it's.
it makes sense.
It's
Makes sense.
No, it definitely makes sense.
So, question about my scepter. Like, I know how to use it as a dowsing rod, but does it ever, if I am nearby a ring, does it ever go off?
Like no
I have to
pager
actively
function.
be like, I'm looking for it. Okay.
Do it.
It's not
No, right
radar.
here.
It doesn't ring.
Yeah.
It doesn't ring. Okay.
You've got rings. You've
Yeah,
got
but it's
rings.
not like.
Did we
Yeah.
can the
One
chick,
ring nearby.
Yeah.
the
One
chick that
ring
is also in
nearby.
color? Did we
Sinestra?
confirm what she is? Is she just a high priest, or do we find out anything else?
Actually,
The only person who would know is
He's
that
human.
I meant the part as people on stream, not.
Yeah, he said so far 2 confirmed. Rowan's human.
I thought Rowan. Oh, Rowan's not.
Rowan's human.
Yeah, Rowan's human. You liar.
I don't know why I thought he was more.
Because he's Vel's boyfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, but I don't know why. Anyways,
Is there anybody in particular you'd like to talk to?
I just want to walk around. Like,
Yeah.
see what's up.
Okay.
Are there any other religious figures here?
Quite a few. The High Priest of Junin is here as well. One Dina Z. Trethaway.
So you're a person.
That's
you should probably introduce yourself as the new high priest.
I'm looking specifically at first for anyone who would worship Guardian or Aledra.
Neither.
That's interesting.
Eventually, a man ambles up to you. He introduces himself as Vivian Rutt. Some new faces this year, and who might you be? You're all standing in a circle around somebody holding her rod.
It's safely tucked inside.
Are we
Our
going... mental...
Thank you for clarifying.
Mentally, are we going by who we really are?
Whatever the invitation would say.
Well, every people here would know who I am, so that's
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
no need to conceal who I am.
We can say who we are. We can just go your
I have lots of copies of. Yeah, I was gonna say High Priest of Nog.
I didn't think the invitations we got were like false names. That they were literally us.
They're literally you.
That's what I thought.
Hovzi Rogwe, the new High Priest of the Wormfather.
It's good. I heard about the sad happenstances that occurred with the last one.
They'll
Yes.
probably pick me.
You know,
There's shit in
him
the last
disappearing and everything. It's kind of crazy.
She wearing a ring. Is this the Junin one?
You mean he?
Sorry, I thought it was a girl for a second.
No. You don't actually know anything about him. He just introduced himself as Vivian Rutt. You just noticed that you're all new. Do you go around the table and give your names and professions? Or at least your name?
We ask him for his.
He introduced himself as Vivian
Oh, if
Rutt.
we're adding professional.
Hi, I'm Vivian Rutt. And who might you be?
He's been waiting for us?
Entrepreneur.
Would I introduce myself as a...
You do whatever the fuck you want.
No, but I mean... hold on.
Can
That's
I?
what I meant. Because I'm suddenly a part of multiple orders. But,
I'm suddenly part of multiple orders. Suddenly orders.
I would be... What? It was more like this Emerald... oh my god, the...
Emerald Brigade.
Emerald Brigade, that was like a known thing to the... Yeah.
Hmm?
So I would just be one of the Emerald Brigade. That's how I would basically introduce myself. I mean, I'm wearing literally the getup. I just need to add some color.
Looks fine to me. Get it?
Yeah.
Because I don't see
I
color.
get it. I need to get some... How much are like pretty decent emeralds?
Hmm.
I'm gonna buy 2 emeralds and
You should
replace the
probably
eyes
ask
with, like,
Vale.
emeralds.
She might have some.
Vale, I need you to
I can
procure
lend you
me some emeralds.
Some emeralds.
Bale has a jewelry emporium. Bale's Jewelry.
We actually have like 1460 gold worth
It's
of gems.
it's jewelry and loan.
Oh no, we have 2400 worth of gems and 1460 worth of heirlooms that we
So
couldn't sell.
we can assume
You've
that
got
there were
some
2
emeralds.
nice emeralds.
Sure.
I'm gonna get those
Yeah.
engraved as the eyes of my armor.
We could look up the cost and I could take it out of the thing. But I can assume we have.
You already know who this man is.
father.
He's one of those people that can acquire things for anyone who asks.
So he's a Hufflepuff.
He's a niffler.
Yeah.
He as far as you know, he doesn't work with any nefarious groups, but for some reason can always find something that's maybe a little eyebrow raising at times.
Less than legal.
He walks the
It
line.
wouldn't necessarily be considered illegal. He just knows where you can find it. In any case, he owns a small shop in the center of town that is frequented daily by people looking for oddities and, things like that.
Accoutrements.
The name of his establishment is Ruts Stuff.
I love it.
I explained to the
God damn it, Moss. Where are you getting these?
that I can't remember what his name is a
Procurement specialist?
yes, in not so many words, in the fanciest way possible.
Yes.
Not to let on that he does anything of underdealings, but that he is someone who, if you need something, he might be able to find it for you.
Did you explain that mentally or out loud?
Out loud,
Okay.
in front of him.
As you do that, he goes, yes, Darkhand Revelin. Who might you be in contract with these days? I hear that, Fredegar's contract, came to void and you did not renew this year.
I'm currently in contract with this group of people.
Oh,
time
really? Why are they more important than Fredegar, I might wonder? No need to answer, I'll figure it out on my own.
Contract is what the contract is. Someone paid.
Money is money.
Money
Time is money, friend.
If there's anything this procurement specialist is...
I mean, I'm a high priest, and as you said, the last one disappeared. There's a bit of work to be done there.
My contract.
Can I sense motive when he, like, does he actually think he disappeared?
What?
The old high priest of
Yeah.
Noger's
You don't even need to. That's
Okay.
the common knowledge in the city.
I'm just
is that-
making sure it wasn't like he said that as like, oh, it
He
disappeared.
got disappeared.
He got done, disappeared.
And who might you be?
My name is Anna.
On
Fairwind.
Oh, you wouldn't be the niece of the old Fairwind alchemist, would you?
I might be.
Can
Shame what happened to your uncle.
It was very sad.
might be potentially depends why you're asking.
Did you know him personally?
We had some dealings that would... Sure. Not on a personal level, of course. Purely professional. Business-like and all.
I see.
Shame what happened to his old shop. You know, burnt down.
Yeah.
Me building a building on top of it.
How did he build that building?
He built? It's your building?
Yeah, of course. I own that department store and many others like it.
Thanks for keeping the basement intact. I don't recommend saying that.
Does he own
Well, I mean, we
the
technically
department
cleared it
store
out.
we need?
Yeah.
No.
No. Actually,
that was the other guy that had. Okay.
Fred
Okay.
owns the
I
department.
remember now. There's so many stores.
So this guy would be like a competitor to Fredegar.
Sort of. They work in different industries.
It's
Fredegar runs like
Fredegar
Macy's.
owns Macy's?
This guy owns Kmart.
Yeah.
But that just means it's more competitive for him than it is for
Yeah.
Fredegar.
Yeah.
Fredegar doesn't give a shit about this guy, but this guy probably isn't exactly...
He wants to build Sears, but he just doesn't have the capital yet.
Stuck at fucking Kmart.
What I'm getting at is he might not be completely aligned with Fredegar.
I mean, Sears did lose $640 million last quarter.
We could probably use this guy in the future.
Kmart is somehow still open though.
Because they're, yeah.
Oh,
It's
it's
so
definitely
weird.
going to be gone soon. There was a whole article this morning about how, like,
They used to keep it
I've been
afloat
saying
just
that
because it
since
was
I worked
Sears.
in it for like.
They closed down.
Kmart has
Lockdown
never
last year.
run positive.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know a sink because they just tied to Sears.
Every
It's
year
so
they
weird.
close down more and more though.
Yep.
It's not like they're ever making new ones. They're just going out.
Anyway, now that I've completely derailed the session,
yeah.
and who is this beautiful young lass? Sorry, I wasn't talking to you.
I wasn't looking at him. Why? What? Wait, who is he talking to?
Her.
I was looking at her.
He's talking about you.
Oh, well, why was he looking? I'm so
Vale?
I was like looking at Violet and then like completely lost my train of thought there.
Out loud. Wow, you're not good at this.
About to say something mean to a blind man. Never mind. Vale.
Are you your human?
Yeah, I have a fake last name on it. I don't say that out loud.
Yeah, I have a fake last name. Oh.
Oh.
Hold on. She turns into another one. The guy's like, Jesus Christ. The spellcaster noir that doesn't know how to sneak.
What do you do?
Shake his hand.
No, what is your profession, miss?
I'm with him.
Is he the proprietor of your services?
You could say that.
Oh Jesus.
Oh dear. I was like, what?
You know, strong war vet. that sort of service.
Oh, you take care of him.
Yes.
He's a strong disabled war veteran, and you are his.
I'm the war veteran.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought
Oh.
maybe you were.
What?
Never mind.
I look really affronted. I'm gonna stab this guy later.
Whoa.
I mean, what did you wear here?
That
Nice
escalated quickly.
clothes, but tasteful.
You could have looked like, never mind.
An
What?
escort.
I'm sorry, and who are you?
Violet.
Okay.
Friend of, Revelance?
Yeah.
Alright, out of character, that was a very racist comment that he just made. He assumed that
I
because
know
you're an
that.
Amorite, you also only know the other
Yeah.
Know each
Amorite.
other.
I took that as
assume?
assuming I'm a fucking prostitute instead of a carer or a bodyguard because I'm a woman, so
I mean,
it all.
that is what he said.
That's what he was.
I'm miffed. Vale's miffed. Vale's very miffed.
You could have just took it as being a prostitute. I'm really confused. As
I was trying to be, political. Nice.
You want a prostitute?
I mean, sort of.
I really don't want to be known.
I am not.
Not pleased
Okay.
and affronted.
Hey, we need to burn down.
Is there anything I can help you guys with? You don't seem to know many people around here.
I'm just kind of like ignoring this guy at this point.
Wow.
He was mean to me.
He was quite rude. You do know him.
See if my unlimited knowledge helps in the future.
My unlimited knowledge.
When he was talking about my uncle's shop, was he actually? Did he actually seem sorry about
was he
it, or just
sincere?
like, yeah, sincere?
Yes.
Okay.
As if he misses your uncle's services more than your uncle itself.
That's what.
Makes sense.
Although he did gain.
Knowing what we know about your uncle and what kind of services your uncle did for certain groups
If
of
this guy's a procurement.
rogues, says a lot about this guy.
If anybody
I'm
ever
just saying,
if anybody ever asked this guy for a weird potion.
you hired her
He's got
uncle
it.
to make poisons to kill people.
This
with.
is.
So
if your
he
uncle was
misses-
this guy, poison guy.
If he
potion
misses
guy.
her uncle's services, that says a little bit about him. That's all I'm saying.
Well, he underestimates me. He should know better.
And do I recognize this guy at all, or would I have been too young? Like,
You remember the face, but you couldn't place it to a name. It's one of those people that just showed up every once in a
You
while.
probably sent emissaries too, like
Yeah,
like
he-
runner boys. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You probably would have seen them every once in a while, but not on the regular.
Yeah.
Probably takes you a minute. You're like, oh, it's this fuck.
Spencer
Yeah.
wants to stab him. We should stab him.
I kind of want to stab him too, Spencer.
Not right now.
Wow. The guy's just a little racist. It's okay.
What's wrong with a little racism?
Yeah,
Racism
sexist.
Brings out the best in people, you know who you have to trust. Senna does not like this guy.
Agreed.
I kind of want to stab this guy. Stab him.
There will be no stabbing right now.
This
because
is
I wanna die.
one of
Stab him.
my first public
I'm
appearances
scratching my
as
hair.
high
There may or
priest.
may not be a
I
Yeah.
haven't met many of the other clergy. Perhaps you could introduce me.
I'm like raging energy.
Specifically, are you looking for your own flock or others?
This dude.
Well, I know my own flock. They went missing.
Your flock has indeed flown the coop. In response to the fox attack recently.
Fox attack? What do you mean?
Well, your old high priest went missing shortly after, the murders took place inside. The fact that Sentinels did kind of let everybody know. I mean, it kind of sucks. I'm sorry.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Do you guys not recall when you last 2 times ago when you went to the thing, it was barricaded by that Sentinels? Because there was a whole bunch of corpses inside.
We interred the corpses.
Yeah, there's still blood everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. I just thought I didn't know it was knowledge that they were dead. Or I couldn't remember. That's why I asked that. So he does know that there was murder happening inside.
Well, he knows to an extent.
We know to a further extent.
He introduces you. He eventually takes you around. He introduces you to a lady known as Phoebe Z. Strout. She's the
Do I have to say it like that whenever I introduce myself?
no.
How many
I,
hours?
Hello, Mrs. Z. Stroud.
I couldn't remember if it was Strout or Strout, and then I had to look down, and then I wrote that R like an A, and I was confused. Anyway, she is the high priest of the matron.
Nice.
And you are introduced to Dina Z. Trethaway, the high priestess of Judah. Are the only 2 other.
Priest there.
So,
He was whining
So-
because she had the door locked.
Phoebe says quite a few nice things. She says she's really sorry about what happened to your congregation in the weeks prior. If there's anything she can help you with, please let her know. She seems very sincere in her wishing to help, though she's not necessarily certain how, and she says that.
in recent years, I've dealt with several priestesses to the matron and Ostia.
Are we talking to June?
No.
Oh, we're still talking to Ostia now?
I
Okay.
hold your order in high regard as of late. I hope
That is good.
our churches can benefit one another.
Interesting. How long have you been in Sealed? You said priestesses of Ostia. I don't particularly know of any.
Yes, I'm not originally from here.
Ah, yes, from out of town.
Mithrin.
Interesting that
I'm a
you.
dwarf.
Well, I'm glad that your feet found their way all the way to little old Sealed, and you can help us out over here. Other than that, she makes small talk for a little while. She seems very nice. You are introduced to Xena's the Trethaway, who grips your hand like a hardened soldier.
This is June, right?
Yeah.
Because she is a hardened soldier.
I grip it right
I
back.
mean, she's not. Never mind.
A hardened soldier.
You guys have a flex.
This is a firm ass handshake.
The first thing that you would notice right off the bat is that her left hand is fake.
It's a 10. Handshake.
Solid 10 handshake. This is hell. I'm shooken.
She doesn't treat you any less for your disability, even though she doesn't know how blind you really are. Nor does she bend down to your level to speak with you.
Good. She's respectful.
It's not like that recent.
Not like that.
She also doesn't assume
She
you're someone
lets you
across
know
the
that if you would like any assistance in training your newly established order in the methods of combat or strategy, to please let her know. She can help you, of course. She does have many Dark Knight ties and even gestures to Revelin, who stands next to you, nearby anyway, who she knows on a not necessarily personal level, but knows of him. Mostly because he's been here for like a fucking century. He's one of those people that just like, he's lived there for so long, everyone knows his name.
Old man Revelin.
Oh man.
Summoning his
Meanwhile, he
weird
looks
dog.
younger than everyone else who's saying his name.
You probably had she had a night where she just decided to go out and get like, not wasted, but drunk in like a bar with like a bunch of other soldiers. You just happened to be there.
Is there anything in particular you'd like to talk to her about or ask her?
Dorian Gray kind of situation.
Knock him out. What? Boss! No!
I make it
Oh my god.
make it fairly evident that I wouldn't mind speaking to her outside of this, but I do it subtly.
Okay. She mentions that training hours are between 6 and 8 a.m. We have a training yard just to the south of the estate. You can come whenever you'd like. They're open to everyone.
Yes. Cool. Now we can talk to the Judiths.
That is it.
I also ask if it's bizarre that there's no other high priests of like Guardian, or if they usually attend this sort of thing. Or
She
other
mentions
orders?
that invitations for high priests are typically only given to those who have proven their loyalty to the Kurzar family or have been established in the city for a long period of time. Guardians' worship is very small in the city, as are many others.
Mhm.
It's the same sort of reasons why like Bastion and Malene aren't here.
Right.
However, she says she finds it kind of odd that Sinestra would find her way here. The High Priest of Ural.
So she expresses a surprise, or
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
She goes into like one of those little whispered conversations where she leans in and goes, I'm really not sure what kind of connection she has to the Kurzar family, but she's here every year. It's very strange.
I keep her in my sights while we're like going around and stuff.
Okay.
You
I
notice
need
that she
to
doesn't
stab
she doesn't speak to very many people, though she does speak to the Whisper next to Raven in particular, at least twice.
That's interesting.
At some point, I go up to Sinestra. You know who I am.
Hey ho,
I'm the new High Priestess of Nogrix.
I know.
Okay. And then I walk away.
Hello.
I figured.
Hello, welcome High Priest of Nogrix.
Hi, cheese.
And
Nogrix.
then when
Hi, cheese
when
Nogrix.
you say I'm the new High Priest of Nogrix, she says, "Don't you mean Wormfather?" You kind of want to fit in.
Do I?
If you want a large congregation, I would.
Yeah.
Night mother, night mother, night mother.
And someone appears and starts stabbing.
You said it too many
Rachel.
times.
She said it 3 times. I can't help myself.
I fly to range.
As she says it the third time, I have to like hold Veil back.
Must
No,
stab,
no,
must
no.
stab. Okay. I'm done.
Okay. Is there anybody else the party would like to speak with
Is there anyone else here I know?
that you would know?
Mm-hmm.
Besides
Probably
Rowan
not.
and Ulrich, who
What are they
you
doing?
didn't know had invitations.
Oh.
How do
What
they
are you
get them?
doing?
How do they get them?
They're sneaky like that.
Do you want to ask him?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're drinking. They're drinking out of the wine fountain.
Oh my god.
These
And-
two guys.
Like head in, or they got cups.
They have cups. Man, what the fuck kind of piece of shit do you think they are?
Depends on
Ones who
what they
don't
are.
tell us they have invitations to the party.
Oh my god, Wormfather sounds
If
like
you
a
don't
guy
wanna be
running a
treated
bait
like-
shop than a high priest.
Wrong worm, mud puppy.
Wrong worm.
But
I shall move
Weird.
to the
How'd you
show
get 'em?
and be the worm father.
Do you walk up to them and say, "How did you get an invitation?" Okay, you walk up to them and say, "How did you get an invitation?" And Rowan leans in and goes, "The Kurzar family owes Ulrich's mother favors. Significant
Why
number.
is she not here then?
where
What?
is she?
Maybe she doesn't want to
She's
be here.
not here.
Can't be connected. So I'm here. Ulrich says she can't be connected. I'm here in her stead."
His
Cool.
mother is.
The High Priestess of
Of
like.
Valedra.
Oh.
But is also an Amorai and a fierce Silurian nationalist.
I gotta go talk to her. Ulrich, I have to go talk to your mom. Not right now. Eventually.
She's not really in the dwarves, I'm sorry.
Not like that.
Not after him, Ulrich.
This guy going on.
Ulrich's mom has got it going on.
I'm not into Amorai.
I've never seen her, but she's a solid
You're
9.
into the human girls.
Anyway,
Maybe.
not that would be very good.
Or Dragon Men.
Maybe.
Or powerful horses.
Definitely.
What was, did Rosnob get an invitation?
No.
He did. He just didn't. He was like, I ain't going to that fucking. Snooping
Rowan
bullshit.
explains to you that he's been coming here every year for the last 3 years.
Did he eat the invitation?
He got it. He was like,
Well, except for the last 2 years. So, 3 years ago I was here.
Once, right.
Ulrich explains that he's been coming every year for the last, 10.
Okay. I assume that's like, wait a minute. I'm gonna hang out with them.
Do we notice
Those
anything
two guys.
like weird or happening or secretive other than
yeah.
Raven, because that's a whole thing.
Are there any drug deals, traps?
I would like everyone to roll perception checks as you
Or like
keep your eyes peeled over
Any-
the course of the evening.
any scuffles
I'll
or
keep my ears
hubbub?
peeled.
Arguments and hushed tones?
Yeah.
14 teen?
18 teen teen?
17 teen.
17.
like 13.
24?
Thank God for that.
Damn, girl!
I ain't
No,
got
no, I'm like looking at everything.
Okay, as you keep your eyes peeled around the room, while Raven is the primary focus of the happenings, Edgar seems to have gotten quite a large following. As you
Yeah, is there anybody I would be actively looking for right
you find at least 4.
on who?
One of which you already know is the captain of the guard,
Right.
who stays by Edgar's side quite often. The other one is Fredegar, who you already know is here. And as a follow-up to that, a woman by the name of Mimosa Z. Darrington.
Mimosa.
Mimosa.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, we'll be fighting Bloody Mary.
D.Z. Darrington?
Yeah.
Do we know anything about her, or we just know?
Don't
just
know
catch
anything.
her?
You've never seen her before. But you catch her name.
What?
That's about it.
And who else?
That's it.
There are 4 of those.
That's 4.
What do you
Does
know?
Edgar count?
Edgar, Fredgar, and Mimosa.
Fredegar
Edgar,
Mimosa.
Edgar, Mimosa.
and Captain of the Guard. Oh, nope, you're right. The other one is Garvin Z. Daft.
Why is that name familiar?
because there's so many Gavins.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
have a
That's
Garvin
me.
too, I think.
A Graven.
Garvin.
I think it's a
Is he-
Graven.
the
Graven.
Gab?
Gravel?
Dap?
There's
Daft.
Gavins and then there's something
There's
that sounds like a
Gavriak.
Gavin. Gavriak, that's it.
Gabriak.
Do we know anything about him, or he's just there?
He's just there.
Garvin.
Anything else weird happening?
No.
Okay.
You need to make an NPC now. He needs to be a
About-
bustling idiot.
Garvin.
An
Marvin.
hour or two
Garvin.
into the entire ordeal,
Garvin Z.
Um,
Marvin.
Garvin Marvin. You notice that it wouldn't necessarily be considered a fight, but a shouting match occurs
A
between
disturbance.
between 2 individuals. Female. They appear to be arguing over something. You're not sure what.
Me.
Can we tell who they are? Or...
They appear to be 2. Noblewomen from the city. They appear to be arguing over some kind of land procurement deal, swindling, lying,
Politics.
generally. Money owed, things. Eventually, it dwindles down to
You're a bitch.
the actions of previous family members.
So these are 2 political women who just are slinging all the dirt they know about the other one
Yeah.
at each other. It's getting real.
They get a large following, and then oddly enough, everything disperses almost immediately. They just stop fighting and walk away from each other.
Did
Is anyone else paying attention to everything else, or are we just focused
I would have been
solely
bored of
on
it.
them?
I don't really care.
I would have been interested in that.
I just kind of glance around,
I feel like I'm
watching
hanging out with
everyone
the
else
guys,
because
I
I'm
don't know.
Did you notice
Currently-
anything else? Because I'm assuming it was probably.
I'm currently Ho's
Did
defender.
somebody- Yeah, did somebody come in?
Perception
Like,
check.
did somebody come into the room? Like,
21.
Stop breaking the 1 Steve limit, Brad. There is no other Steve. I didn't use the name Steve. Get out of here. He's dead.
Steve is dead.
but there could be another Steve.
Hey,
Nat 1-6.
holy shit! You can't see anything.
23.
You are so engrossed. She's like, ooh, drama. Political drama. You see this shit? What is she saying?
It's like House of Cards. I got a 12.
What did you get?
I got a 20, and keep in
You
mind,
were
I
probably-
am no stranger to distractions, so I'm at high alert.
Okay.
17.
Okay. For those of you who rolled above 20,
Mm-hmm.
you notice that on the second floor, 2 of the guards slipped away, and then were quickly replaced by 2 other guards.
Where were they stationed?
On the second floor balcony leading this way.
Have we noticed any other guard changes?
No guard changes have occurred, period.
There probably should be none with how long it's not really a
Correct.
super
It's an
long
8-hour ordeal, an event outside of having to pee.
Doesn't call for a guard change.
Does not call for a guard change. You
I,
also notice a distinct lack of the man at the front, Jonathan Marilus.
Was that the whisper?
Yes. Who
Not potential.
let you in.
Well, we actually wouldn't have a way of confirming because he wasn't wearing a mask.
I'm gonna kill the whisper.
Damn, Rachel, you want to be loud as
I
fuck?
didn't know he's gonna be that. Oh.
Damn,
I'm
girl.
sorry.
So there was that guy's missing, and there was a weird 2 people guard change.
Mm-hmm.
And were those guards like stationary or were they patrols?
Stationary, there are no patrols.
And they were like, look, they were upstairs coming towards me.
Yeah,
What is that way? Are we even allowed up there?
not allowed up there.
What's,
So we have no idea what's in that room.
What were their races?
They're both human.
Both
Were-
times?
Yeah.
Did anybody non-guard, like any party goers, go up there?
Not doing this.
I haven't been looking at that room. I'm now curious of that room.
Yeah.
I can always visibility my ass up there, but
I would alert the rest of the party to what I have seen via our mental bullshit.
yeah. Knock knock.
Ping, 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 ping.
Don't we have that now? Like full on?
Yeah.
Not yet.
We got 2 AFRI though, so.
Yeah.
So we can quickly,
We
we
have
can
double
rapidly
coverage.
ping around.
Questionable professions of mother.
Include the boys in that.
I would be
No.
curious.
Everyone knows.
If we include the boys, Ulrich usually establishes a network.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
He just goes
Oh,
bling.
he can do
Everybody
that.
has one.
Yeah.
I would ask if we should let like the high priest
I like
of
that
Junin
they're
know.
the boys.
I feel like we
The
should alert
boys.
Junin.
Ulrich replies with, "The hell do we care?" Let's be real. There's a whisper here.
Yeah.
2.
2 whispers here. Potential.
Ask him if he knows about that guy.
Yeah, of course. He's been here for a while.
Who he be?
Just be a
Who
dude.
dat?
Who that?
He's always
going
He's
who
an
did?
interesting
protected
story.
the Kurzar family for the last like 50 years.
He's an interesting weapon.
Yes, it was given to him by an old friend. Some say his wife.
I'm still gonna watch the fucking room. I turn a smug chin.
He goes, unless He's hesitant to get involved unless something important happens due to the fact that there's a significant number of individuals here who outrank and outperform us. And it is not our place to get involved.
And we'll get dead.
I would agree.
Would you like to go outside?
Do you have to actively
Go
like
ahead.
try to get your thing to focus on a ring, or does it just do it?
Yeah,
Come
we need to go off to
Sit down.
the corner somewhere and just do it.
Yeah.
Senna.
He doesn't want to go out.
Senna, come on. Come on.
Can I
He
go?
wants to be or something.
To the bathroom.
Yeah, to a bathroom or like a side.
We can just do
room?
it. It's
Sure.
not like we're not allowed to use it.
You go to the bathroom
Okay, I go to the bathroom.
with the ladies.
Girl bathroom.
Girls over here.
Okay? You're in the bathroom.
Oh, we want to go to the bathroom.
I pull out the rod. The
You
scepter.
have a rod. You
Go
pull
to the
out your rod in the
bathroom
bathroom
and pull out
stall.
your rod.
The other ladies look surprised at its girth and length.
Jesus Christ. Gross.
Except it's
You
beautiful
wish
too.
you had one.
Yeah.
It's shiny and has 2 rings on it.
Can I tell if one's nearby?
There is definitely a ring somewhere, though you're not quite sure where.
Can I tell if it's on
Something
the
tells you that it's in the
What did I just drop?
You're looking at
western wing.
Okay.
It's in the direction of the kitchen.
Okay. Are we allowed in there?
No, you are only allowed into the.
Oh, we can get in there.
We gonna try.
Into the refreshment room.
Okay. Okay, so I tell them where it's located, possibly.
What if we can act like Hove is having an episode and we can get Evangeline to help him and take us into the kitchen?
Who?
I was gonna say we knock out one of the.
Why do I have to
kitchens.
have an episode?
I like that.
Why would we be
Because
having an
if we
episode?
need anything,
Who the fuck is Evangeline?
I'm having an episode. That's not gonna work. Hope, stop. Hope's just rolling around on the ground. Episode.
Hey, my bluff is better
okay,
now. It's 3.
Maybe
You also
Mel can
heal,
do it.
so you know how to fake a seizure.
maybe Mel can do it. Fake pass
Yeah.
out,
That's true.
and
Can
then
you send your?
What are we
instance
trying to
equipment?
do?
I have no idea.
We're not there.
Trying to get to the ring.
Okay.
You
I
guys.
said it was in the kitchen.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
in an area we
And
can't
then,
get to.
if we need anything, we need to go to Evangeline, and she's over the food, so she would take us into the kitchen.
Uh huh.
That's how we get into the kitchen.
Okay. You don't really need to stage a.
How do we
You
get
could just be
in
like, I need to see Evangeline.
there?
Too complicated.
Too complicated.
Okay.
I won't have an episode.
Oh,
Episode.
Hope's not having an episode. He doesn't know about it.
Speaking of episodes, should we run an episode?
14
Yeah.
episode check.
Should we run an episode?
Keep going.
We're not really gonna.
No.
It's about to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those eyebrows.
For the record, I am north. JP is west. Ashley is east. Hove is south. The direction of your ring is in the rough direction that the 2 guards disappeared.
Well, that's not fun.
Also, you should probably try to keep your scepter hidden since Edgar's here.
Yeah, I do. I keep it hidden.
You just have
In
a big
your
parasol or
pants?
something.
Yeah.
You're a lady. You got a parasol or some fucking.
Yeah, something. I got like.
I gotta keep the sun off me. Bitch, it's a seal! Motherfucker! We get like 2 hours of daylight and it's usually snowing.
You can still get sunburned.
Sun is bright as fuck. Snow
in
blindness.
winter.
Snow blindness.
You can get that fucking sunburn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about this.
It's a reverse grip, like it's down.
God damn it. There it goes.
Okay.
It wouldn't lock. It's still not locked. It's just moving freely. Fuck.
Well,
How are we gonna get upstairs?
why'd those girls go to the bathroom for so long?
Fucking weird.
You know how.
As you stand around outside and not fondle your rod in the bathroom,
Generally.
you notice that the original 2 guards come back.
Do they look different?
You're in the bathroom.
Where they come from?
Same door that they went into.
When I use my sigil ability, is it evident?
No. Well, your sigil lights up, but that's about it. Put it in a pocket.
Cover up your hand.
Do you have gloves?
Hide your shame.
I would have gauntlets on.
Yeah.
I'm in my fancy vestment armor. Because I want to
There, Chris.
listen when I
Sorry.
see like the guards coming back. I want to listen
Okay.
using selective hearing.
Okay.
They don't seem to talk,
Motherfuckers.
which is unusual because all the other guards are talking.
Even
Listen
when
to
they're
them.
switched out.
Roll perception.
Listen to their finger.
Ah, that was gonna be good, and then it wasn't. 8.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Sorry.
Do I see anything weird?
No.
They just kind of come back. Did they actually swap again, and then the other ones go somewhere, or?
You have no idea what happens to the second pair that came in. They walk straight back into the doors that just opened.
That's weird. Very weird. All right. We're still waiting on the Rod sisters,
We'll come back
I'll
eventually.
come back and tell you.
the sisters
Tell
of the
you.
Rod.
You're the Sisters of the
Oh,
Rod.
we tell-
The Sisters of the Traveling Rod appear back with the party.
We tell them telepathically.
That they don't have an underpants. What? Okay, the rest of the party knows. Sister of the Traveling Pants, man.
Guard switched again.
Yeah, yes.
It's weird. Do they look different? Or weird?
Would you like to roll another perception check?
Sure. I rolled the exact same thing.
Yep, this motherfucker still doesn't know. I'm sorry.
I can't see.
I tried.
Can I like get up to like a look in a window and
Using this guy.
A window? You're inside. What are you trying to do? Where does Vale want to go? Use your thoughts. Tell me what you need.
I just want to look at him. Like I don't know if we can see
Oh,
where we're standing at.
You can see them. You can get closer if you'd like. You have to go up the stairs to the second floor balcony.
Okay.
You go to the second floor balcony. How
Can
close do you to these? Who's coming with her? Everyone?
What's
I'm
up
just
there?
admiring the view, admiring the.
There's another set of rooms up there that a lot of people are going into for private discussions. There's a giant ice statue. It looks like a series of Oldera.
So there are rooms up there that we can go into.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
No yawning, says Failboat. Who yawned?
True.
Who
I think it
yawned?
was me.
You bitch. You already had 2 monsters and you can't stay awake? It's not even 10:30 yet.
Ashley beats me in my sleep.
I know she does. You deserve it.
That has nothing to do with this.
How close do you want to get? This whole party. I'm assuming the whole party is staying together.
Yeah.
I say
Okay.
we try to get a special room and pretend like we're discussing something.
Now that I'm alone. I
Okay.
put my
You
back
arrive
in
at the second floor. You're walking past them.
Yes.
Okay. Roll perception checks, everyone. Hove especially.
This die is much nicer.
17.
7.
13.
15.
10.
7.
Jesus Christ. We just looked at these motherfuckers in the windows of their souls. And we were just like,
I'm scared to do anything wrong because I don't want to die.
You're just like, so.
I'm not making eye contact.
Everyone walks by and does the
Vel does a subtle
head nod at
dab
the
on the
same
way
time. As you walk by, you notice a couple things that are odd. First of all, that the guards aren't. They're being very professional.
Okay.
Not a lot of
That's
the other
odd.
guards are.
Okay.
You also notice that they're not looking around the room, keeping tabs on people. They're just staring straight ahead.
Do these guards remind me of the guards outside of Edgar's palace?
Yeah.
Do they have gloves on?
Yeah.
Are they just humans? Just boring old.
Boring old humans.
Okay.
They have helmets on and everything.
Helmets with faces you can see?
Yeah.
Concealed.
What?
I bet they got rings.
The gloves wouldn't hide the rings. You'd see the
Can we see
bulge.
them?
Yeah, they don't have rings.
No rings.
Are they young?
Yes, both of them. They look early 20s yeah, Mud Puppy. Apparently, the entire party has been drinking heavily for the last couple of hours, and they're all rolling very poorly on their perception checks.
I mean, it's accurate.
I had too many champagne glasses.
He literally just has all of them. He's just carrying them around. Throw mine.
They're distracting me from looking at anything else.
Are they cute?
I'm rolling.
They seem really boring. Plain
Aw,
face.
like, so they're 3s.
They're all Steves.
That's a 1.
And they're not even like looking at people as they go by.
Nope.
Not even us.
Nope.
Do they seem to be like influenced by anything?
Yes.
Yes.
Extreme professionalism.
The worst kind.
The
of
worst.
I
drugs.
know.
They appear as if they were all British royal soldiers.
Okay.
The ones who just stand there.
What happens if we make faces at them?
Do you?
I'm scared too.
Alright then.
I'm sure people get drunk here and do dumb
I like
things.
try to, and then I like cower away.
Are you sure that wasn't bad? What?
I like go to look at them closer and like maybe do it, and then I get scared and like don't.
Okay. What's the party want to do?
When walking by them,
Yeah.
pretending they're blind,
Mm-hmm.
I want to accidentally bump one of
Good
them
one.
with my
There you
stick.
go.
See if they react. I'm so sorry.
So it's gonna
I love this handicap.
You bump into one, bash him in the foot. He doesn't seem to move at all. Doesn't
Sorry.
say anything.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Like, do you do one of these?
Are you
Oh,
okay?
Sorry.
Please move along, says the one to the left.
Okay. I'll keep going. The one wasn't talking because he probably hurt.
He's like,
Internally.
My fucking foot, holy shit, it's broken. I lost a toe. I can feel the bleeding. It's pulling up in my boot. I'm fucked. Oh god, I don't have medical for this.
I don't have
What's in
medical.
the direction that they walked off in?
You have no idea.
But-
You don't know what's behind that door.
Okay, so it's like a specific door.
They're both standing in front. They're flanking a door. Well, all right, so here's what happened. There's 2 guards flanking a door. The door opens. It swings away from inward. 2 guards came out. The other 2 guards went back in.
With tremor sense, can I tell if there's anything on the immediate opposite side of the door?
Nothing. And then originally, the 2 original guards came
Always
back out.
check
And the
for
2
guards
new
on
ones
the
went
other
away,
side.
and then the door closed.
If we go into a private room, can she pull out her stick and tell us where the ring is
Yeah.
hanging from?
Is there anybody in the private room, like, right next to it?
No.
I pull up my scepter and I paint.
In the private room.
It's in the general direction of west.
So
So
right
the secret
next
room?
secret room?
Past them, yes.
Oh.
I just want to like fucking walk down there.
Oh, excuse me. I need to go in this room.
Invisible as fuck.
I didn't get that.
I feel like someone would see me.
You'd have to open
Yeah.
the door.
Because I have invisibility.
It's like wow, they have those things on
We're
there.
just stand there
I
until
do
they.
not.
You turn invisible, little eye.
We're just stand there until they
You
do the change.
motherfucker.
Yeah. How long ago did they change?
10 minutes.
Fucking go outside
So,
and climb
yeah,
the
if we
building. I don't give a
wait-
fuck.
If we wait, we might be able to see, like, what's inside.
What happens if
They
we open
change
the
it?
portal to the balloon?
Oh, I'd love to do that.
You can.
In here?
Yeah, I'd love it.
Do you?
No, because I don't think these guys would let me.
What do you mean?
I know the party won't like it.
Like what?
If I open the portal to them.
Nope.
Even
Probably
the
not
male
a good.
ones too.
Probably not.
Last time we did that, some shadow demons came out. Yeah, we know how to get rid of them, but
That's how we
it would
get
be
what we
alarming
want.
if
We have-
shadow demons appeared at this party.
I wanna do it.
Exactly. So then we can go in and get the ring when everyone's panicking.
I mean, it would be chaos. It'd be
Could
great.
Just have an episode.
Episode. Maybe we could wait until they change out and look into the room. I don't know. I'm getting
We all can stealth shadow step into that room when it opens up.
Yeah.
true. Yeah. You want to do that?
Wait it out.
I'd have to go invisible. How long does invisibility last? I feel like it's not super long.
Minutes per level.
I have
Yep.
it. Linked.
I'd have to like
be-
know when they're gonna do it, or cast it real fast and then go and wait for the change to happen again. Like, cause they'll go in and then come back out.
1
Yeah, it's
minute per
probably
You know
level.
what I mean?
clockwork. If they do it every.
So like when they go in, I could go invisible and then wait for them to come back and then go in.
It's 1 minute per level.
Yeah.
We're upstairs, like on a balcony, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go.
You're actually in a side room now.
Is anybody
Right.
specifically
There's-
looking up here or paying attention to this floor and these guards?
There's people on this balcony and in the rooms up there. If that's what you're asking.
I just meant like, is there anyone like that keeps looking up here or like seems to really
care.
Oh,
Is anyone,
roll
is
perception.
anyone else paying attention to these guards? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Other than probably
21.
Ulrich and
Yes.
Who?
Edgar.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes a peek up here every few minutes.
I hate this guy.
So I need to get in this room. I want to get
After a few minutes of watching Edgar, as you have long, drawn-out conversations about the politics of Orezia with Rowan, who understands your method of distraction quite easily, you notice that Edgar looks up one time, catches a guard's eye, and the one on the left that told you to please move along, looks down at Edgar, nods, and then goes back to staring forward.
Soon? What does it mean? Can someone sense motive? What does it mean? Can I guess?
Sure.
Can I sense motive? Like, and get a... Is it like an affirmation to do something? Is it...
I can't see this,
23.
So I can't
It
see.
was a confirmation of some kind.
Okay. I know it's not, you know.
Generally, that's
You would know this as the look two people give each other when they're conspiring for an end. And whatever they were trying to do was a success.
So... Okay. Fuck. We need to get in that room.
Isn't there...
Knowledge local. What?
Can I knowledge?
Sure. Yeah, we can.
14.
Okay. I'm gonna help you out.
26.
Okay, that's better. The Kurzar estate has large grounds on the
I
outside.
know, like, I just want to climb up and get in a window or something.
Why don't you say that?
Invisible.
Yeah.
I did. I mean, I said it
You said
quietly,
window.
but-
You didn't actually say what you wanted
Yeah.
to do with a window.
What is he gonna do with a window?
Some buildings,
Well, you gotta
large buildings have
explain.
windows inside.
This is not on Hove. Hove can't go in windows.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you know, like, I don't have to wait for the door to open. I could go outside and like get up into the second floor where I'm not supposed to be.
You do your thing.
You
You
could all,
can do it and not get caught.
I'll just have an
I
episode.
mean, I have a wand of invisibility. I can invis people. It's just it's short.
what did you roll for knowledge local?
26.
High.
You would know that many estates in a sealed, such as this one, and large buildings like it, tend to keep the help out of the view.
Oh, there's fucking passages in the walls. I would know that.
There's almost always secret passages throughout the entire building, except for obviously like secure areas, like their bedrooms and stuff, that would allow the help to get around the building without anyone knowing.
If we look around, can we identify a few? I mean, I've been robbing noble estates
Hey.
for a really long time.
You can sneak around, right?
Yes.
Can you carry a rope while you do that?
Yeah.
You can put us in the rope.
Does it work like that?
I actually don't know.
Because we hid in there before,
I know.
I think it's
but it was
stationary.
up. I don't know if we take it down.
Well,
I'm
that
curious.
one guy lived in there for
Can-
a while.
yes, but it was
It
stationary.
was
But
stationary.
we can
It
turn
was
it
like,
around.
oh.
It has the crap in it.
A rope trick be moved. Does a rope trick be
But he probably kept it there and brought stuff to it.
Yeah.
Do we know?
Because I think
anything
it like
about-
fastens to the ceiling. Is the only thing.
Well, it fastens. It can just hang like that.
It's apparently undefined and
like
left to the
literally
GM.
like that.
Yeah.
And like when we found it, it was full of like gold and a guy's skeleton.
Yeah.
But when we initially found the rope, it wasn't. It was just a regular rope sitting on the
No.
ground.
Anything inside the extra dimensional space drops out when the spell ends.
Why is all the gold still in it?
That's weird.
Is that
Because this is a special one.
You're right.
This could be very well be a special rope trick.
You're right.
But
'Cause
like
when we found
everything
it,
I
I
just
did
saw is
roll
very
a
much
rope.
DM
Yeah.
discretion.
I did roll.
We did find it full of
You
gold.
set a precedent, Brad.
And the guy was the guy was
I mean,
hiding
it
in
could just
there.
be this one.
He was hiding from the.
Well, yeah, we
shadow
can set it
monster
as just this one.
specifically.
Sure.
It is a very.
It is mobile.
We have a mobile rope trick.
However, you would know that if it is on the ground, you will eventually suffocate inside.
Right.
You'd have-
I would guess that there's an air
Yeah.
requirement.
But
But it'd
it's got
probably be
a
a
pretty
bit
good
of
amount
time.
of air. We would have a pretty decent amount of time.
Yeah.
You just can't.
I could put you guys in a bag and you'd probably last a decent amount.
I
Or
don't
if you
know
could
if
at
it'll
least
fit in
find
there.
somewhere to like throw the rope up, we can kind of open it a little bit and get some air in there.
Like behind a fucking curtain or something.
Right. If
Yeah.
you can like sleight of hand a rope trick up in the behind a curtain. and then you basically just immediately close
If
it.
I'm invisible and I'm walking around with a rope, just be like fucking.
Whatever you hold is invisible.
Could
That's by what the rule spell says.
if we were in the rope, could Violet like?
Oh,
telepathically,
okay,
like,
that's cool.
talk to you?
I don't think
I
the
have to be in
spells
view.
don't work in and out of
No,
it.
No, you
Right.
can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is very much
Yeah.
explicitly stated.
Okay.
I mean, that's a supernatural ability, but
Right.
Right.
still probably wouldn't work.
Yeah, but it's a spell and a loosely defined.
Warped? You started saying something.
No.
So the one Kurzar dude that we know has the ring, does he stay here? Or was he not here anymore? I don't remember.
We don't know which Kurzar dude has a ring. We know a Kurzar guy has a ring.
Yeah.
What do we want to do, guys?
I mean, I trust you to give us air in the rope trick.
I'm not gonna let you guys.
Rope trick doesn't need air. You can stay in there indefinitely.
That's what I thought. Because I know, like, portable hole.
Because the
has
window
air.
is always open.
Oh, you can always see down and out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know the portable hole has an air requirement.
When the
But-
rope is removed, in this case, the window is black. You can't see out of it. But when you replace the rope, you can see.
But we would have air.
Because technically, the extra dimensional space is always open.
So it sounds like we're gonna be
Well, we would have air now, so we don't have to really worry about it.
having Rachel take us.
Because you could even open us out over a cavern, and I would just be like, "Now I gotta
This is
fly all these
officially
little-"
the new stealthiest way we can travel.
I
She rolled
have
in a
rope
pocket.
trick the spell, so if something bad happens,
I mean,
rope trick.
we
inside
already,
rope
we're
trick.
already,
That would send us to a different
the astral plane.
probably.
Actually, it specifically stated that you can't open extra dimensional spaces inside of another
Oh,
extra
okay.
dimensional space in
it just wouldn't
Pathfinder.
function.
Except
Portable hole in a.
portable hole and bag holding, in which
Yes.
case a portal to the astral plane is teared open and all the contents are sucked inside. Including you.
The rift spell.
But really, this is our temporary move because eventually the scepter is going to work in a way that we all just turn into Veil.
Yeah.
So it's just a temporary.
Yeah.
Eventually, we just all become.
So what's the
one.
plan?
I'm gonna put them all in the hole.
Everybody gets in the rope trick.
Yep.
You're now alone with a rope tied around in your back. Where are you going?
I think it'd be best for me to try to get into the walls or to just go in a window somewhere. We would have talked about
Rope
this. What do you think?
You're invisible. You can just walk right through the door.
Not through it. I mean, if a door just opens by itself, people are gonna look.
Well, they make rounds. They have to open the door to get in and out.
How big's the crack under the door?
Big enough for her to slide through.
Well,
Go
there you
this
go.
slide under
Oh
the door.
shit! I have that corset. Okay, so do
This
we need
is
to roll
great.
to cast invisibility? I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay, it's what? Use magic device.
Yep. What do you add?
13.
You automatically pass. The DC is always 20.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then yeah, it's the corset or the vish, whatever the fuck. It's under my clothes. It's a body slot, and I can. It's like the spell
Roll stealth,
squeeze.
Nice. I think.
Oh, 31.
Oh, okay. The guards don't notice your approach, considering you get a plus 20 to that because you're
You
invisible.
just rolled a 51 stealth check.
Okay.
You arrive on the opposite side of the room. You're in a long, it looks like a dining room, a large dining room. There's a door on the other side. It's empty otherwise. There's no lights on the inside.
And there's nothing like here.
Nope.
Can I assume that's where they went?
Hmm?
I mean, it's the only thing else
So you
that's
know
down
the
this
thing-
way.
Yep.
I mean, how many times can I do
What
that
was
per
on the
day?
other side of the door?
How many what?
I don't know how often this corset works.
I feel like it would be
There's
basically
limitations
forever.
on it.
What's the name? I can look at it. I would like that.
Corset of the. I have it open too. Corset of the. I can't spell it. Starts with a V-I. Vish. Something.
I hate you guys.
I wrote Kanye.
I got it.
Oops.
Sorry.
Hate
That mini has inspired me.
You were like, oh.
Free action.
Oh yeah, as a free action, I can fit through.
10 rounds.
quick.
10 rounds per day.
10
So
rounds per
really,
We'll say this cost you 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get through the next door? So am I just like super limbo?
Sort of. Are you opening this door? Or are you sliding
Can I fit
underneath?
under it? How
Yeah.
does squeeze work? How much are you squeezing?
Literally
say?
down to like.
it's 1 minute
an
per
inch.
level, so if it's been 8 minutes, it's still just one use.
Squeeze. The spell called Squeeze?
Yes.
Squeeze. All spells. Target is flexible regardless of its actually size and mass. It can move through areas at least half its size with no penalty for squeezing. You move through a space at least 1/4 its width. You're using penalties for squeezing.
I
For a
could fit.
space at least half its width.
So not underneath like a door.
What?
well,
What item is it?
She's pretty slim.
Corset of the Vishkanya.
Corset of the
Vishkanya.
If you just start typing in VIS. I had to do corset of this, and then it auto-completed for me for some reason. Like the HUD threw it off.
Yeah, check that out. I just
Corset of fish Kanye.
I was only inspired because I just want to be able to break out of jail.
Fish.
I just imagine Kanye as a fish. Like SpongeBob.
I wrote Kanye at first and I was like, oh no. Please not Kanye.
No one man should have.
Well,
all
how
the
thick is a
power.
human?
That's what I'm saying though. Like
How
a quarter
thick
of
is
a human is
Vale?
only
How
a couple.
hefty
Is a
is
couple
she?
inches, and she's a
I'm the
probably.
Noir.
Well, oh god!
mean-
Oh my god! That's fucking
She's as
OP.
big. No, you can fit.
I
You
can
can
be-
fit.
I
It's
can
Because you
OP
can
as-
turn yourself into a
You're
halfling
noir.
and just go.
I'm like, I can be an emaciated, like,
You
starving
could
prisoner
be a
person,
starving
and then-
Ethiopian child and just squeeze right through.
There's an invisible starving Ethiopian child carrying a party of 5 people in a
Inside
rope
an
right
extra
now.
dimensional space.
This
oh my
item just
God.
got so OP
I
with
love
Noir.
D&D.
D&D.
Anyway.
Okay, can I, like, starve myself under the door?
Sure.
What's in this room?
On the opposite side of this, you find a similar room to the one you had just passed, except it looks like a foyer. It's like another section of a wing. There's multiple rooms leading off of the circular room that you're in, and then there's a large staircase that leads downstairs. You're on the opposite side of the kitchen.
Okay. So what's off of this room exactly? Like, I heard you, but I didn't hear you.
Corridors.
Okay.
Multiple quarters?
Circle.
Okay.
Balcony. You came in the west door.
Yes.
You can go north, south, or east. There's doors on each side. There's also a staircase that leads down to another circular room below this. You would know that the kitchen is directly underneath of you. There's probably a dining room in between, and then there's other stuff here, and then there's one section leads to an outside patio area,
I guess I
like
should
to a
go
garden.
north. Like where more of the private rooms would be, I assume, would be farther, like back in
Mm-hmm.
the fanciness.
You find nothing of importance as you head in there. It looks to be a trophy room.
I guess I'll just go.
Would her scepter work in the road trip?
No,
No.
but
She's
if we
in
can
a
find
dimensional
somewhere to
space.
if we can find somewhere to pull her out.
Yeah.
Hang on. I need my amp.
Can I go like east? I
Sure.
guess I'm just gonna.
You're in a large library.
Okay.
Violence.
Is there like a closet or anything off of here? That's...
Yes.
All right.
Small bathrooms and things.
Can I go in one of those?
All these rooms are empty. They're
Totally
dead
empty.
silent.
Can I go in one of those and throw
The
rope
lights
up?
aren't even on.
Like. Yeah.
All right. The party comes out of the rope trick. You
Well,
already
I'm at least gonna
Yep.
yell up like there's a light. Well, not yell, but
Most of us don't have to come out. I don't think. 'Cause
no.
if anyone wanted to check it out.
Are we sure there's no one in here? Like she.
She can see all four walls.
Do you know all the doors that come into this room?
There's only one.
Can I cast alarm on it?
Sure.
Do you
I
wanna-
actually made a wand.
Do you want to get
alarm.
invisible? Because I can invisible you. I have to write.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my wand of alarm,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna alarm the door, and I'm gonna make it a mental alarm.
Okay. So it pings when it's opened.
Do
Okay.
you need to be invisible? Do you want me to invisible you?
I mean, if there's someone in here.
That's true.
She would become uninvisible after she casts a spell, regardless.
Mm.
But after that, she can be invisible and do anything she wants, as long as she doesn't attack someone or cast
Okay.
a spell.
If Anna comes down, can she do her scepter from
Sure.
like inside the closet or wherever?
Yeah.
Is in the room directly below you.
So it's downstairs. Yes. Do you want me to try to get closer for you guys, or?
Yes.
Invisible starving Ethiopian child holding
Have
a
you
full
been
party
down
of
there
people.
yet?
No.
But also, you could have a
You want
child
me to go
half
down there
which
while
can
you-
be the
well, I
same
guess
size
if I
category
move
I
as
Or
say you
cat.
just take
cast
all of
alarm.
us, because if something happens, we can just you can just throw it down, and we can all jump out.
Yeah.
Kasha.
Do you want to look around in this library then, or do you want to just go downstairs?
I mean, while we're here.
Reading books takes a long time.
Can I detect magic?
Sure.
Arcana.
Oh, that's really good.
34.
Within 18 seconds, the first round tells you that yes, there's magic in the room. The second round tells you that Most of the shelves are magical, and the third round tells you that spells of preservation have been cast on most of the shelves, preventing
Oh,
the
that's nice.
objects within from deteriorating over time.
These people care about their
First thing you notice while you look around is that a lot of these books are dated centuries ago, not just recently. A lot of them deal with local history of Dragonheart and various things like that.
Any of the missing Kurzar beckoning books that she needed? Oh no, we got all those
Eggers
back
with
that
all
we
this.
needed, right?
Mhm.
Fuck. Okay.
Anything? What? Okay.
Then, do you want to go back up
I
in the
don't-
rope trick?
I don't want to steal their books.
Okay. You go back in the rope trick.
Can I head downstairs?
You walk down
I
a
alarm.
It's like
flight
the
of stairs.
football.
As you're halfway down the stairs, roll perception.
20.
There is someone downstairs. They appear to have just come in from the southern exit, which leads to the garden area outside.
Okay. Do I say that?
Yes, they're the two guards that replaced the original two from before. They're guards. Thing 3 and Thing 4. Thing 1 and Thing 2 are still back there.
Alright. Do they look off at all?
No, but they appear to be talking very seriously about a subject, but you can't quite hear what from this distance.
I'm gonna get closer.
You have to sneak further down the stairs. Would you like? Did you roll invisibility?
Do I need to use it again? It's like minutes.
Yes, but it becomes uninvisible when you interact with an object.
Oh.
She would have probably recast it before we.
Yeah. Do you want me to? Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus
you're
13.
fine. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm invisible.
You go downstairs.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, Spencer, to think about it, a tiny halfling would be like,
Tiny.
I
That's
can
fuck.
hold this in my hands. Cat size, maybe.
That's what he said. Size category of cats.
33 stealth.
53 stealth.
53 stealth.
You get downstairs, you're standing next to them, and they have no idea.
What are they talking about?
Steal their clothes off.
They're talking about the deed is done. The first step of the plan is complete. Time to tell the boss.
I assume they mean Edgar. What the fuck is done?
What's done?
I think we'll have to wait till next.
No,
You're gonna kill Joe.
no, he'll be fine. It's about to happen. Don't worry.
Okay.
Keep going. What do you want to do? You want to go check out the place that they just came from, or you want to keep following them?
Yeah, I want to check where they came
You
from.
go outside.
Okay.
You enter a richly appointed garden, twisting hedge maze and various rows of paths leading into the area. It's very snowed over at the moment, obviously. It's the middle of winter. You can easily follow their footprints.
I do that.
Okay. You arrive in the center of the hedge.
Don't touch the trophy.
You find the
Voldemort.
ruined corpse of a woman. She appears to be spread out in a pentagram shape, stepped out of the snow. 5 candles are lit in each of the pointed corners. Her throat, Achilles' heels, and wrists are slit, and her blood seems to have pooled in a perfect circle around the candles, linking them together. As you sit there and look at this gruesome location, site, thing, footsteps show up behind you.
Okay.
You're walled in by hedges. What would you like to do?
I mean, I'm invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I guess just like go up against the wall and wait. And see
Okay.
who comes out here.
Footprints.
After a few seconds, royal guards show up, see the sight, shout an alarm, and multiples show up.
Okay.
You are currently sitting against a hedge, invisible, and
Okay.
there are many men around you. Go ahead.
So that's
Climb up the
been
hedge.
another episode of As Far As You Can Tell. I'm Joe. With me was JP, Desmond, Brad, Rachel, Ashley, and Andrea. If you want to learn more about the setting we're playing in, you can go to zodiacempires.com.
You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the different social medias. And yeah, we'll find out what happens next time. Bye.